look around, pick out a star. Here's my hand, don't be afraid, be who you are. 'Cause girl, we are in love. We are in love. In love. We are in love. We are in love. She's my light, shining bright. I'm scared of love. Poltergeist. She stole my heart right out my chest, then wiped it off on her dress. Now I'm confused and she's a mess. See, love is blind, so watch your step. Her super freak, yeah, but quiet as kept. She's a church girl, Sunday's best. Close your garage, pack all your bags, get in the car. Park on the road, take a look around, pick out a star. Here's my hand, don't be afraid, be who you are. 'Cause girl, we are in love. We are in love. In love. We are in love. We are in love. I must confess, she rocks my world. She'll work that body, then work my nerves. I love her though, rain or snow. She holds me down when times are low. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Held both of us as on one accord. Oh my God, I can't fly. Don't know how it happened, but she got my heart. Close your garage, pack all your bags, get in the car. Park on the moon, take a look around, pick out a star. Here's my hand, don't be afraid, be who you are. 'Cause girl, we are in love. We are in love. In love. We are in love. We are in love. Close the garage, pack all your bags, get in the car. Park on the moon, take a look around, pick out a star. Here's my hand, don't be afraid, be who you are. 'Cause girl, we are in love. We are in love. In love. We are in love. We are in love.
I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death. Yo, Eagles explosive. Yo, about to get cooked. We in this bitch roasted. Are you the same and you did with the most? They roll it with rollers, but we ain't just coasted. Woke up at sex for breakfast. More on time and less on lessons. Was once the type to question questions. Same table, but the checks are separate. My fault, G. You said it was cool. I fucked up inside. Mexican food. Face two to be bright. Like helping the school. You ducking the float till you fell in the pool. Since when is it being a feeling so cool? You don't even do what you tell us you do. I got this bag, no mailing it through. These demons tell me I'm a hell of a dude. Garrett Key, man, it's all about time and disorder. Some ways, but I'm already flying. This is just me when I'm not really trying. I take a top off and she don't even mind it. I make a hit and just sit and rewind it. Like I give a shit about how you define it. We got some fans many miles away, so all that chuck shit is just child's play. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ooh, ooh. I guess they feel my presence when I left, ooh, ooh. I do this for my bitch, shit a check, ooh, ooh. I woke up this morning feeling blessed, ooh, ooh. Another day that we escaped death, ay.
Pull up, talking shit, I know she bout to suck my dick, extend with the clip, hit a bitch, hit a lick. She blowing bubbles with her lips, she blowing O's with her spit. She love it when I hit it quick, and if I like her, I slow it down. She know what time it is every time I come around. Yeah, she gets wet like a puddle in the ground. All she want is sex, but she'll lay a bitch down. Over Maury, baby, she call me Big Daddy now. I don't know what they hating on us for. These niggas ain't got shit on us, no. Hold a gun like I'm rich, back at it, talking slick, back at it, on my dick, big face, on my wrist. Oh.
I guess they feel my presence when I left. I do this for my bitch, shit a check. I woke up this morning feeling blessed. Another day that we escaped death. I guess they feel my presence when I left. I do this for my bitch, shit a check. I woke up this morning feeling blessed. Another day that we escaped death. Hey.
So, say, boy, you went too crazy.
Hey, okay now. My favorite color green, shoulda went that basket. After get drunk, gotta go to marriage. Started getting money, now them bitches staring. All them different colors, they wonder what I'm wearing. Now a nigga styling, somewhere on the island. Cousin backing out 10K, why you wildin'? He say he want problems, I say I want violence. He ain't no better, he ain't had no guidance. Somebody better tell little boy something. He ain't got it on him while that little boy frontin'. With them boys on your block, Andre Drummond. I ain't from the 860, but I'm dumbin'. Fuck ready with, I ain't fucking with it. Red with Young Thug, count digits. I ain't gotta talk about it, cause you know I did it. Why a nigga always wanna know how you live. And rubber pom.
Chopper hit your body, now you're done. She say I'm the one, hotter than the sun. All you need is sons, always need a fun. Running with the team, but it's a one-on-one. Yeah, they hate us cause we up now. Hey, for that bitch, just some uptown. New rich, need a bust down. She in love, that's what's up now. She say why we always beefing Freddie Jason. I'm looking at these niggas and me, we are not adjacent. Gotta belong for the truth, but I gotta face it. Even if I'm in love, that I won't chase it. No, stuck to the money while they stuck to the base. You winning, so just over entertainment. I'm still 10 toes, nothing to play with. Same game, if it ain't broke, don't break it.
You ever had somebody you really like? I mean like really like, but you're not sure if they feeling you? This is one of these scenarios. You know, like boy meets girl, this whole coming of age thing. This is my story, and I just want to share it with you. I woke up in the morning feeling better than I did last night. Now I got a text from this girl I've been feeling right for a couple months. Hit me, are you up? Text back, girl, what's up? She said, let's link up. One time, probably two. Bring your friends too, cause my girls are sliding through. You can meet us at the park, so get ready. I wanna see you, and don't be late. It's a lovely day, and I wanna conversate. So I'm getting ready. I'm looking sharp. Got a text from my crush, meet us at the park. So I call up my homies, what's up, dog? And we bout to make our way to chill at the park. And we go to the park. And we go to see my crush. And we go with the homies. And we go, hey. So we get there, I see her from a glare. People playing ball, she waving at me, dog. I pulled up a seat while the homies greet. She hug me, saying things like she missed me. Sparked the conversation, cracked a couple jokes, thinking how far can this go? She feeling me, but I gotta know for sure. While we talking, this dude sat beside her, dog, and then he said, babe, we heading to the mall. I was looking like straight full, had all the homies laughing at me, bro. The girls was laughing at me. I'm like, dang. But it's all cool though. I messed with a cousin like a week after. Yeah. But yo, I'm glad you're here to listen, man. Let me tell my story. Appreciate that though. Peace. Hey, had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Hey. Touchdown on the foe, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them foes, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Switch it up, Atlanta where I'm heating up. Yeah, I gotta get it, it's a must. At your function, post it up with my partners. Current classic is the brand. Say it louder when I shout it. Girl, you got it. Bring your friends too. We can get lit too. Show you what I can do, but I can't dance. Just playing. I'm about to have Atlanta streets blazing when I come through. Man, this for bank too. Hey, I crank they card colors from the most side. D-Cat the bank kid, man, they go wild. Remember thinking to myself like this go time. Can't I see what I'm rocking? Yeah, that's all the time. Yeah, I've been in my groove. Tito is the truth. If you ain't down there, I don't know you. Sticking to the script, it is what it is. Heating up this year, get ready for the kid. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on the foes, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them folks, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man.
Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Nigga work with a dog collar. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise from the ghetto if the pay little? Every man that I know got a plan. Every man that I know work for the man. Speak for me and breathe air you breathe. So I know I got something to achieve. In the mind of a state, give a fuck on what it take. I'm a millionaire, billionaire. See you when I get there. For now, let's grind in the ghetto state of mind. Put the pedal to the floor, I got a steep hill to climb. That money on my mind. Gamble everything of mine. Rather be broke than to live with a yoke. Nowadays, people slave for a little bit of hope. Guess I better ball hard, spit a bar, sell dope. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. What it take for a real nigga get a break? Made a contribution, fuck retribution. Laid a foundation, still motherfucker hate. Rather see a nigga broken, see him elevate. Know if you made it through, now contemplate what I'm here for. Appearance of the Jim Crow, probably just mockery, jokes and hypocrisy. Take a stand and the folks on top of me. Call a guard, come fast with security. They pounce hard and wanna press charge. Made a little progress and I'm still under stress, saw a little bit of change. But the attitude the same, like I'm back in the hood with a Glock and I'm good. Sabotage myself, I don't need no help. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Give me dap right on the backside, in the limelight. This my time, right? Should I see through it? Put heat to it. Let the time pass, never speak to to it, who would I be? To stay silent is calamity, so I came to speak. Got a million man strong with a right to bear arms. All it take is a song, play the shit in a song. Super grip on my phone, got the video and drone. Catch a glimpse of the ruckus is the movement and push. Nigga tired of being pushed. Now police in the streets with the riot getting heat. Rubber bullets in the shield just to make us know the feel. One shot, one kill, nigga dead in the street, cause the bullet was for real. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer, cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer, what it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake.
Now, guys, I'm keeping the music going while I'm getting the webcam going, okay? Webcam issues. The bullshit. One moment. Go and cut back on the videos. Be right back.
Street gang.
It was getting frustrating, having to face my demons. But I'm older now, so I couldn't keep running away. Had to face them. I had to sit my daughters down, had that talk with her. I hope the one day
The
they'll find a
webcam's
man and he's
messing
just
up, but
like
we about to
me.
pull it up.
Let us life together, cause they don't make them like me anymore. I'm standing at the gates of heaven, and I'm knocking. I need answers. Somebody let me in. I'm standing at the gates of heaven, and I'm knocking. I need answers. Somebody let me in. I'm standing at the gates of heaven.
We working. We getting there. Now, let's change it
And
up.
I'm knocking. I need answers. Somebody let me in. I'm standing at the gates of heaven,
We're gonna get it worked out.
and I'm knocking. I need answers. Somebody better let me in.
Yo, it's time to work the sweat. Bless every baby that was brought up with a birth defect. Yo, on the low, y'all kinda lucky. Y'all don't get to see this crazy world like how my niggas do. Whole lot of shit boxed in like a pigeon coop. George Floyd, they did the boy ill. Couldn't breathe, got killed softly like Lauryn Hill. I kinda like the COVID.
Cut this damn music off. What is going on? Hold on, sound check, folks. Let's get this shit started. What is up? All these damn technical difficulties. I told you guys. Okay. Rolling in late. Sunday, 8 p.m. Thank you for tuning in. Mo fam, how are you doing? Let me get the chat up. I know you guys see the chat there, but I'm going to bring that down. Pull up the restream chat. Okay? Let's do it the right way. So that way you guys get the full picture. There we go. Is that better? How is everybody doing today? Woo, we got a very exciting show. And yes, if anybody's curious, I'm drinking rum and some juice. I put mostly rum. So we're turning up today. You see the title, but that ain't it. We got a lot more to talk about. My young folks, my old folks, tune in, especially my old folks. They're going to love this. The young folks, you might need to listen, learn something. Wow. Put too much rum. So, before I jump straight into the first subject, I like to say, roll call. As always, I like to shout out the chat. Joe, give you a bomb, Joe. Hardest working man. Joe, you still out there on the restaurant? I'm sure you are. Every time I turn around, you're at the restaurant, Joe. You're working hard. Keep doing your thing. Appreciate the post on Facebook. Joe's out there doing his thing. We got to give a shout out to Joe. Magnus, I'm going to give you one of these. You only get one jump, Magnus, because you was talking about my drink. was talking about my drink. You always gonna be my dog. You know how that go. Ajax, flapjacks, backpacks. We go back. Okay, we go back. All right. So who else am I leaving? Joshua Drake. Yo, shout out Joshua Drake. Big shout out to Joshua Drake. Man, I had to even go get you. Joshua Drake, tune in. We got a show for you, man. We gonna get you right. We gonna get you right. Okay, Shane Cock. Hold up. You got to do this man's name with respect. It's Shane Cockburn.
Can you dig it? Sucker,
I can dig it.
sucker.
Shane Cockburn, thank you. Shane also helps out on the Facebook page. I'll be taking more people to help on the Facebook page. We'll talk about that later. Dead Specimen. Oh, my goodness. I know he was waiting. As soon as he seen Steam Deck on the title, he said, oh, shit. I couldn't wait. Dead Specimen, I can't wait till you call. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, all my Steam Deck folks are happy. Celebrating, dancing around. We're going to get to that. Okay, let's jump right to the first subject because I'm sure you guys want the damn smoke. Hold up. We can't get the smoke on without giving my man Joshua Drake. Big shout out, Joshua Drake. Appreciate it, my dude. As always, I'm going to hold you down. You've been holding down MoFam. That's what we do. We hold each other down. Joshua Drake, I appreciate that, man. We got to give a hell of a show today. I'm going to take another sip. For that, everybody take a sip of your cups. Let's get wasted and turn up. And just so everybody know, I'm with the shit today. I don't even care. Fuck a whole damn algorithm. I'm with the shit. I'm with all the bullshit today. All the messy shit. That's what I'm with today. I don't even care about all of this shit. I'm with messy shit today. We got enough going on in the world that people got to deal with. I just want to talk about the bullshit. All the bullshit. Okay? So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Damn. Let's pull up the topic for this. I think it's only right. Now, guys, I'm going to take a cheer in farewell and a nice sip. Everybody out there, if we had cups and glasses, we could all be toasting up right now. Because this is sad news. Okay? Wow. I love it. So, this is sad news for many people who have been using different things from Team Codex, whether it be, Team Codex has cracked this game or has cracked this project or whatever they've done, because I'm not big on Codex, okay? I can leave that to the Codex ambassador who calls in from time to time. He knows who he is. He'll probably call in later. But Codex has been around, I know, for damn near a decade. I've been hearing nothing but Codex. Hey, just search Codex. Codex is such a known name. I mean, all over. Everybody I know who plays PC games knows who Codex is. After 8 years, Codex is officially leaving. They will be leaving the scene. I will read the direct statement that Codex has put out. The team put out a statement saying we're leaving the scene. Before I read that statement, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know my history with piracy, especially. I don't give a damn, okay? Like I said, screw the whole damn algorithm, all the shit. I'm with the bullshit. Many years, okay? I'm not going to say now because I'm not telling on myself, snitch on myself. I don't give a damn what I do now. But many moons ago, big on piracy, okay? But not really a big PC gamer. Now, I'm one of those guys that spend a lot of money on stupid things for systems. I remember buying that TV that goes on top of the Xbox 360 and like buying some other devices just so I can take it portable. Like I'm that type of dude that spends the absurd amount of money on backpacks, extra shit to carry around and be the dweeb, right? Team Codex has not only been in the scene probably as long as I've been doing YouTube videos and other shit, but Codex has been around so long that once I said and put up this post, Team Codex is leaving, you should see the engagement. You should see how many people heard Codex and said, damn, that's messed up. We're losing Team Executors, the Codexes. We're losing all these people. Now, I don't want you to shed a tear. You know why? There's always another group. I'm sure we'll find another group. Hell, Codex, they have some of their tools still out there. If you want to, and Steam, don't be mad at me. You gave me a little sponsorship, I wouldn't be telling this shit. But you can actually go out there and still crack some of those games. I believe it's out there. I'm not going to tell you how, Okay, but you could probably go to Reddit and still use the tools. Like Codex has done a lot for the scene. And I want to take this moment to just say thank you. Okay. So what we're going to do is read the actual statement from Team Codex. I think it's only right we give them the respect. And this statement, I ain't going to say, it didn't bring a tear to my eye. Okay, because I was like, another team will be here. But let's go ahead and read the statement. There we go. Let's pull it up on screen here. Bingo. Now, okay. So we're going to read this. This is from Reddit. I don't know why I pull up Reddit. Who gives a damn, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get this. I'm going to get you guys. Let's do this. Damn, I can't get nothing right today. There we go. Okay, I told you. We get something right. So, a Codex short story. We'll be quick on this shit, okay? Codex was founded with one and only one goal in mind: to give dominant times a dirty ride with lots of give and take on both sides. Now, let me know in the stream, in the chat too, if the stream goes down. It seems like I heard some, I heard some difficulties with one of the streams. Nonetheless, somebody put it up. We're fixed. Okay, good. So before I even read further, you guys heard a key part there, and I want to break that down. It was a fun and sometimes dirty ride with lots of give and take on both sides. Before I even read any further, I'd just like to say I think Codex did what Team Executor didn't do and got the hell on out of there before things got too hot. I think they did. That's just my opinion. I think Codex was like, shit's getting hot, the smoke getting hot. We out of here. This has been a nice run. Some people, different lives, everybody doing different things. Not that big of a deal. But let's continue reading. What was left when they finally surrendered and the dust settled? The blade has been dull for a long time. Quality, tradition, and pride was slowly fading to darkness. All these things are things that we all know these groups together. Like you need strong people that are going to put their foot down. They're not going to take any crap. You're not getting over on them. They are pretty stern and asking for donations, making sure the upkeep is well kept. But after so many years, if you're, let's say, 30 when it started and now you're 38, that's 8 years. Yo, you got a life and you're trying to handle Codex on the side. I don't see that. So since then, there have been, now I did skip the whole part there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read that. Of course, there's a particular group that uses an old name without permission. I think this is the key part. From the first day they started releasing in the PC section, they have worked hard to shamelessly destroy the reputation of once iconic group when they really should have closed down years ago. After all the spectacular pluck-ups they are responsible for. Way to talk to them, Codex. All them damn screw-ups. Now, anybody in the chat, anybody know who this group is? Like, who is this group that pissed Codex off? Because I hate imitators, okay? Just don't even do that. Since then, there have only been people resurrecting and adopting old names from previously busted groups instead of creating something new and unique on their own. Now, I did mention earlier about tools that are available that I know Codex originally released, but people have still been using those tools to be able to crack Steam games today. I can see other groups actually claiming these cracked titles by saying, hey, we cracked this game, come to our group. But those are publicly available tools that they're using, and they're claiming it as they're the ones that cracked it. You can see how this could rub people the wrong way. Okay. So, where was I? Okay, adopting names from previous starting from nothing to slowly build up a reputation for themselves through hard work was obviously too much of a hassle, and recycling old identities to get a head start. Who doesn't do that? Okay, let's be honest. Still, even with that, this did not lead to any serious competition with two traits we pride ourselves on. A strong continued effort and a good amount of quality output on more than just DRM-free games or simple Steam protection. Okay, and thank you, Dead Specimen. Reloaded or Skid Row are two names that are very popular out there. And I'm curious if they were shouting those out. Skid Row. I've been hearing for a while too. So I'm very curious of that. Fit Girl. Okay. We've got a couple names I see in the chat. Thank you, guys. Fit Girl. Couple other names that they could be referencing. Not sure, but very curious of that because they definitely shouting out and throwing some salt on some bastards right now. Okay. But let's still, even with that, they did not lead to any serious competition because of the two traits, a strong continued effort and a good amount of quality output on more than just DRM free games. That's what's been keeping them afloat through all the fakes. Codex cracked a large variety of protections like Steam, Arxen, Xbox Live, UWP, Denuvo, Origin, Epic, Uplay, Bethesda.net, Battle.net, and custom protections on games like Grim Dawn, Street Fighter V, WWE 2K20. Don't ever fucking touch 2K20. Okay? Codex, do not. That shit is terrible. Okay? Crow Team Games, Big Ant Games, Minecraft Dungeons, and many, many more. Now, they thank everybody said. So now, years after reaching our initial goal, we feel that it is time to move on. We thank everyone who accompanied us and supported us on our journey. Have a good time. Bye from Codex 2014 to 2022. 7,300 damn releases. Damn. So, I want to say this about Codex. Let's keep it real. Those tools are out there. There'll be many people that still use them. Once a group goes away, they go away, but all their members don't go away. Let's be honest. Members are going to be still around in the scene. Some probably don't want to leave. Some do. Some hang around and move on to other endeavors. Some just retire. They want to live their normal life. Okay. They want to just do, you never know. But I always want to take this moment, and we'll be quick on this. Nothing more, nothing less. Shout out Codex for that. Okay, let me get to the chat. I don't want to miss anything in the chat. Okay. Yo, get at me and stream on Discord. Call if you want me to clear up some stuff about this. Dead specimen. You know what? I might want you to call. You know what? I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to go ahead and put this up on stream. Dead specimen. You're going to jump in right now. We want you to get all the answers out here right now. So, I'm going to put this in there. Dead specimen, jump up in there. Somebody else jump up in there. You can jump your ass in there. If I get you in, I get you in. I'm with the bullshit today. I'm drinking rum. Oh, I'm such an asshole. So, and also, guys, if you didn't know, I've been putting up a lot more Nintendo Switch videos. So, guys, thank you for, joining. I see we've been growing like crazy on the Facebook, YouTube. Shout out to that. But Dead Specimen, go ahead. Just click on the button, join in, because I do want you to clear up some things. I want you to clear up a couple things for me. One, who the hell was Codex talking about copying them? Who is, and let me ask, can they be mad? Can they be mad? You're cracking games. Somebody took your model and started cracking them too. Can you be mad? I mean, it still accomplishes your end goal. What you mad at? That's what I'm kind of curious. So set me straight if I'm wrong, Decimal. Is it Skid Row? Meant to Skid Row. Reloaded. Fit Girl. All popular teams. If we're one person, multiple people, I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm with the bullshit. But I will say these people have continued for many, many years to provide releases, and a lot of you bastards don't even appreciate it. Y'all don't care. I'm gonna be honest, y'all really don't. They risk getting their asses locked up. Imagine if Team Codex got their ass handed to them. Team Executor ain't shit. If you think what they would have done to any of those members of Codex would have been nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, trust me. Now he said Skid Row, possibly. Okay, we got a couple, so I'm gonna get you in. I got it in. Now we're gonna pop in. Dead Specimen. I'm going to pop you in first, Dead Specimen. Can you hear me okay? Now, Dead Specimen, I need to make sure I turn up my phone. Can you hear me okay? Sound okay, guys? Now, I do see you're calling on Discord. Okay. I don't know how to add it in, and I'm drinking rum. I could probably add the shit in if you want me to. I mean, I can give it a shot. But if you can the audio come through? Can you get the audio through on the stream? Okay. So Dead Specimen, what we're going to do, I'm going to try to get the Discord sound in here, okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Joe in. I want Joe to say a piece. And then I'm going to fix the stream while I'm talking to Joe, and I can get you in. All right, we're going to work on that. So I'm going to bring it right back. Now, Gotta bring in the man. Hardest working
Can you
man.
hear me?
I can hear you good. Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, buddy? At work,
Man,
as
I'm
always.
doing good. I had to get you on early, man. We
I
talking
know.
about Codex. Oh,
It's a shame
no.
it's a shame what happened to Codex. It really is. As soon as I saw that, there's actually two sad news. Codex left the hacking scene, and Fail Overflow left the PS Vita hacking scene. A lot of named people are leaving. Big people.
Now, Joe, why do you think that is? Why do you think they're leaving the scene? Is it just too toxic, getting tired of these damn people, too hot? What do you think it is?
I think something underground's going on. Maybe some type of collection agency is after people, and no one knows about it, unless these teams might know about it. But it's very weird because, look, Codex left, and now the Fail Overflow left. The PS Vita scenes. PS Vita's dead, but they're still working on other projects. It's just really strange that both of these big teams, left different projects. It just makes no sense because now you have the downtime now to do things with at home and stuff.
Now, okay, they said they can't hear Dead. I'm looking at the chat. Yeah, Dead, I'm not sure what's happening. Dead Specimen, he was calling me on the Discord. I got Discord
Yeah, the
pulled up,
audio's
but
probably not. When I was watching it, the audio wasn't going through. He should just join the restream.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. But, Joe, I know. You and I have been around for a long time.
I remember
Codex.
using Codex.
Is Codex the oldest?
No, there's Codex, there's Fit Girl, there's Skid Row, and there's also FFF. I think they stand for Fighting for Fun or something like that. That's an old hacking group. Like I don't know which one's older, but the FFF, they're old.
Okay. So, I did feel sad, Joe. As soon as I heard it, I said, Codex going, damn. We heard about, the Flow leaving the scene.
Yeah.
We got Team Executor being brought down. I mean, we do got some motion going on with PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I do see a little motion going in that direction. So, Joe, this is something I want specifically for you, being a man that's a Sony guy. I have a PlayStation 5, brand new, that I said I could sell for $700, or I can wait and hold until something's released for a hack. If you were me, Joe, what do you do?
Well, if I were you, I would keep it, but you're not a Sony guy. Wait for a hack to come out, then sell it on eBay. Firmware, let's say 4.01 is the hacked firmware. You say it's on a lower firmware, because it might be on a lower firmware, you'll get twice the amount for it. They are this close to getting it hacked. They got the WebKit working. They're just waiting on the kernel hack, because without the kernel hack, they can't get the piracy shit going.
Yeah. Okay, you're teasing me, Joe. You're teasing me. Okay, so Dead Specimen said he's ready. I'm going to try to bring him in. Joe, we're going to pick back up. We're going to do this again at the end of the show. I'm just kind of throwing
sounds great, Nick.
Okay, shit. Holla at you, man.
Holla.
All right, there we go. We're going to try this again. We're going to try it again. Diggity, Dead Specimen. Can you hear me? Dead Specimen, it shows one bar. One little bar. One little red bar. I want to say, I can't say you're using dial-up because I know nothing would work with dial-up, right? But if I had to guess, I would say that's DSL times 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what is the hell? It's got to work. Come on, Desmond, I see you. Okay, we'll clear it up, Desmond. We'll clear it up. Go ahead and take it. I'm going to try to bring you in on the Discord. Here we go. We're going to see how this works. I have never done this. So anybody could tell me if they can hear anything. Dead Specimen, are you there? Are you there, Dead Specimen? Here we go. We can't hear shit. We can't hear shit, Dead Specimen. Hold on. Stay there. Hold on. I got a little voice there. Dead Specimen, you're there. Talk to me. Yes. Okay, now, can anybody hear Dead Specimen? Go ahead and talk. Okay, I can hear you good. I can actually hear you pretty damn good. Now, I'll bring you back up on a restream. I don't see you there. You may have to jump back in. But no problem. I can definitely go ahead and bring you in, but they said they can't hear you. There you go. I see you on the restream. So let me drop you from this Discord shit. Okay. Because see, there we go. Bam. Here we go. Booyah. Dead Specimen.
I figured out what it is. All right. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you great.
You all know what it is?
What?
This piece of shit headphone microphone died.
Damn. So all that. Don't you hate that? When it's something simple like, oh, I replaced the network card. Oh, my goodness, it's my motherboard. Oh, it's the Ethernet cord. Happens to all of us, man.
We're good now. We're good now.
So, Dead Specimen. Now, I am going to have a debate with you about the Steam Deck. We will talk. But for now, you were talking about clearing up some things from Codex. So, take the floor. What are some things you want to clear up?
So there's two big things. The first thing is something I can actually really truly speak on. What they're talking about with the name taking is basically there's at least 4 groups I think I could come up with that are old groups that have been around for a long time that are suspected of having a sort of group change. Think of what happened with Team Executor, where Max Learn bought out the name. That's Fairlight, Razor 1911, Skid Row, and Reloaded. Codex came along in 2014. They came as, new guys. They're here kicking ass, taking names. They're brand new people, and, well, theoretically brand new. And I think one of the big things that number one, there's that's like the 4 groups that they could be talking about when they bring up the NFL.
Okay.
Number 2, one of the big things I think of why Codex has left the scene is because, as far as and I could be wrong on this, but from what I remember, Empress was Codex's de novo cracker, and Empress left the scene. Ever since then, Codex has basically done nothing but Steam games, and the only thing they've had going for them is that they were the first to do it. That's the whole point of the scene, but they've basically cemented themselves as, we're going to get it first every single time. And I can only think of a couple major releases in which it wasn't Codex. Namely, number 1, games that didn't just have that had basically anything more than Steam, which in that case would probably go to Empress, and Hoodlum. There's a 5th group. Hoodlum is another group that's been around.
Nice reach.
And I remember that group because I think that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, that got cracked by Hoodlum. That was not by Codex. And so that's the second reason. They lost their de novo cracker, and they've done nothing. They've done no serious releases since then, since they lost their de novo cracker. So there's the second thing. Now the third thing, and this is a total conspiracy theory. I didn't even come up with this. I found it on Reddit, so take it for what you will. But apparently, Codex is 2 groups. I want to argue 3, but actually no, 4. I think there are 4 groups, but 2 that they directly mentioned: Codex and Plaza. And somebody had mentioned that, I believe in a Plaza NFO, they had mentioned that the group was based in Russia. What's Russia got going on right now?
You're preaching right now.
So you could stop it there, and that'd be perfectly believable. I mean, the only thing you'd really need to believe is, are they Russian-based? If you believe that, then okay, any number of things could apply to why they went, okay, holy fuck, we're not going to crack games anymore. We need to, whatever, worry about our family, worry about our country, whatever. The real conspiracy I heard was that some of the members got drafted.
Damn, Dead Specimen, we was with the shit. I knew we was with the shit today. We was doing it. So, I will say, you're on. That's spot on. I could say that makes sense. And just to add a little sazon to what you're saying, in that actual Reddit thread that I was reading, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Just so
Flash Piracy, because I've seen both of them.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna make sure I ain't, I fuck shit up when I start drinking. Okay, there we go. So one of the things I was just looking at as I'm breezing through here, right? Hey. One of the things I seen is that they're explaining about Codex and the files, on their servers to crack a lot of those Steam games. As I was scrolling through, I noticed this. cs.ren.ru. So as soon as I seen the .ru, and you mentioned possibly being in Russia.
Oh, that's completely
So what's
irrelevant.
that?
That's just a forum where a lot of like Empress is on there. Goldberg, he makes a Steam emulator, which, by the way, really confuses me. I don't know why people use Codex as emulator. Goldberg's emu is way more versatile and works with fucking
Why?
anything.
Yeah, why?
But yeah,
Oh gosh.
all
Now,
that is a forum for peer-to-peer, aka non-scene crackers. That is not relevant to.
okay.
And
Thank you for
also,
clearing that up.
and also, quite literally, that website uses that as their password. Like they have in their
So that's the password everyone uses. Everybody that goes to the website, they just say, "Hey, this is our password. If you download our shit, this is the password."
And before the FBI comes up my ass, they have it in their forum rules. So there you go. I did not have to download any illicit material to know that information. It is right on their rule page.
Talk to them now.
Not rule page, but one of their head admins has it in. Like they have like a bio section because it's literally just a normal forum, and you can have kind of a bio section, and it's in one of their head admins' bio sections. So
nice.
Go off
Now,
with the
Dead
Russian dude,
Specimen,
not me.
I am going to be talking about the Steam Deck later. I do want you here for that piece because I must admit, you were one, and just so everybody knows, that this segment we're not going to be talking about. I don't want to start too early, but you were one that were telling me for a long time, this is it. This is the one.
We'll just say, I'll give a little teaser. I made a pretty good prediction.
You made a solid prediction, sir. I will say.
I didn't bring this up to him, but I bucked Kyle on his prediction that they'd we'll talk about that later. But
we'll get to it.
This is just my message to Kyle, real quick. I love you, brother, but this is my message to him, real quick.
Kyle, take that. That's specimen. You know, I'm gonna bring you on a little bit later, sir. All right, here we go. So we are gonna move on because I do want to get to the next subject, and we gotta talk about that Steam Deck because for me, guys, I don't know if you know, I got a lot to say. But last piece before we move on, Team Codex, shout out to you. Whatever you guys are doing, I hope, guys or girls, I don't know, but whatever you're doing in your endeavors, I hope it's great. Hope you're having fun. Screw the damn scene. Enjoy yourself. Pluck us. We've been here long enough, sucking all your damn releases up. Go enjoy your life, man. Don't worry about us. Okay, don't worry about us. We'll be good. Okay, let's move on. Yo, man. That specimen. I actually feel like the U.S. Army might be talking about you because they are definitely talking directly to our young men and women. Oh, Lord. And yes, this is real. I'm not making this shit up. I'm going to pull up the article. It's a damn major in the Army who said this. So it's ridiculous. And we want to move on because the next thing I got to talk about is the Steam Deck very next. And that is hot. Okay. But I got to say this because I seen this and I was a little bit torn. Okay. Let me start by saying everybody who's watching this, who is, the age of, let's say 30 and above, right? 30 and above, 30, 40, 50s, different generation. We didn't grow up in a generation of having internet. Wow, new shit. But we didn't grow up with having internet at our fingertips. Had to do a lot of different things. The way we had to market ourselves was even different. We didn't have those tools for free marketing. You had to pay for ad space. You had to stand outside like the tax guy spinning the sign. It was a different time. Okay. But the U.S. Army seems to think our young men and women are definitely way more soft. But not only are they more soft, they are stating by statistics 18. Let me tell y'all something. There we go. Back on. Okay. So internet's been fucking terrible. Comcast, seriously. Seriously. How are we doing, guys? Are we back? Can anybody? Is the stream back? Okay. All right. Thought it was just me. No, it wasn't just you. It's a shitty Xfinity. You're great. 1 second, 300 megabytes per second. Next second, 0.8. What the fuck type of shit is that? All right, we good. We're still on. Good. So, young men and women all over have not only been just disgusted with the way we have been treating them, but they're tired of what we're saying about them. They're tired of us saying, oh, you guys are weaker. You're not stronger. You don't move as much. You don't go outside as much. You don't do as much. Now, young folks, I want to tell you this. We are becoming that age of our parents. Okay? So you're probably like, what the hell does that mean, Nick? Let me break it down for you. We always used to hear from our parents, oh, that damn rap music. I hate it. You playing the game all day. The game is not going to make you rich. The game is not going to pay you. The game, and guess what? Nowadays, you got 16-year-olds like Booger winning millions of dollars for their parents. And guess what? His damn parents say, baby, go on play Fortnite for 8 to 12 hours a day. Yeah, he got school and everything. You see the difference? This day and age, we can realize a lot of the benefits off of gaming because we're that generation that are now raising those kids. But the Army says, y'all weak as shit. The Army says, y'all cannot pass basic training. The Army says, you will not last. And the majority of Generation Z, should we say, is not passing basic damn training of the Army. Now, I'm going to pull up the article. I'm actually going to pull up the facts. Before I get to the facts, I want to give you some facts, U.S. Army, that you didn't list in your damn article, that everybody here wants to know. First of all, a lot of people who enlist in the Army is because a lot of times of circumstantial reasons. Where they live, okay, poverty, don't have the money, so they sign up for the military. Guess what? Bam, pay for my college, pay for my school, all that, okay? That's a reason. Then you got those who, hey, I may have just said, I need to get out. I'm in an environment where people are shooting, killing every day. I don't like it here. I need to get out. Somebody else, I don't like my life. I hate myself. I need to boost my self-esteem. The Army takes them all. They take the guy who's healthy, great, and says, I want to enlist, to the person who's terrible and out of shape who says, I want to enlist. They will make you go through a rigorous course. And if you can pass that rigorous course, you're enlisted. But the U.S. Army says, that's not happening for y'all young asses. They're saying get off of TikTok. TikTok is making you not jump through the tires. You can't swing. Guess what I was seeing today? I went to Sky Zone. Yeah, you know Sky Zone where you're jumping around. We with the kids and the family. We swinging. And you know what I seen? Couldn't nobody pass the swings. None of the young kids was passing it. I'm thinking this is the one that I want. This is the one. I want to prove to everybody I can swing past this shit. No, not anymore. These kids simply went on the cargo net. They were just climbing over. That's easy. So I do want to say to all you young generation folks, do not let them disrespect you. Hold your nuts up high. Okay, let's go ahead and get to it. Now we're going to pull up the exact article. Okay, and we're going to talk about the major. Okay, I don't know his name, but he's sick in the head for just roasting people like that. Pull up the article. Let's get to it. I don't got time for this. The Nintendo generation have weak skeletons. Earlier today, a press release dropped on a Pentagon News Service website titled Why Today's Gen Z is at Risk for Boot Camp Injuries. And it's very funny. Now, they said you can read it here. Let's just click over there. Let's just take a look. Okay, Defense Visual Information Distribution Service. As you can see, this story was posted by Claudia Sanchez Bustamante, but This is the person who had everything to say. Army Captain Lydia Blondin. And there's also another one in here. I ain't forgetting him. It was Army Major John Mark Thibodeau. Both of them had these statements. For today's generation, 18 to 25-year-olds, making it through recruit training and successfully transitioning from civilian life into the military is not easy. What the hell you think they doing? Eating fucking bonbons and playing Fortnite all day? There's kids out there who do move. This is not typical like, yo, I'm going to tell y'all something. They don't realize this is the... I'm going to finish reading this. I'm going to get to it. Today's recruits are coming from a far more sedentary lifestyle compared to previous generations, making their skeletons more prone to injuries because they're not used to the kind of intense activity they will face at basic training. They got the nerve to call them the Nintendo generation. Soldier skeleton is not toughened by activity prior to arrival. So some of them break more easily, said Army Major John Mark Thibodeau, a clinical coordinator and chief of the medical readiness service line at Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. And I'm going to move on because I want to get to Steam Deck because that's where it's hot. I want to say this to you, U.S. Army Major John Mark Thibodeau, whatever the hell you got to say. First off, the Nintendo generation is us. It's not them. It's not 18 to 25. The Nintendo generation is us. We were the ones that were there when Mario first released on that damn Nintendo. We were the ones that had to go through playing the game over from the beginning to beat it. We had to go through entering passwords, going to those magazines in the store, tearing out the pages, or buying it for $5, high as hell. Like, we were the ones that had to do that. Don't ever disrespect us by calling the younger generation the Nintendo generation. You better call them the metaverse generation, the mobile generation, the anything. You never call them the Nintendo generation. As a proud gamer for many, many years, I will tell you, Army Major John Mark Thibodeau, you prucked up, because we are the Nintendo generation. We're the ones that are proud to say it. Like, the people you're referring to don't want to be called the Nintendo generation. Why? First of all, any kid right now or anybody that's 18 years old, they don't consider themselves the Nintendo generation. Like, they don't say Xbox or PlayStation or something. They're not saying Nintendo generation. I just had to get that off my chest. Now, you see the people behind me, and a lot of them, I'm going to be honest, they don't look much in shape. They don't. But you don't need to be in shape to hold 4 pounds and shoot a gun. So for me, and I do understand the Army, the tough conditions to run and go through things. I understand you do got to be physically fit. It's a lot of real shit they go out there. I don't want to undermine what the Army does. They do a lot of real shit that a lot of people can't even go through. Okay. But for them to sit here and say 18 and 25-year-olds are the issue, I do not believe that. I think the Army needs to take a look deep into their recruiting ways. Why are they recruiting in neighborhoods where there's poverty and people in need? Recruit in beautiful neighborhoods. Recruit in the richest of neighborhoods. You know why you don't? Because a lot of those kids don't give a damn and they don't really care. It's very few of them that do. So shout out to all those who enlist in the Army. I just want to say thank you so much for your services. Okay, me, myself, haven't done the Army, Navy, Air Force, National Guard. I'm not doing any of that shit. Don't put no military police by my name. I don't do none of that shit. Okay? I'm here with the bullshit. And that's what I'm here. I'm entertainment shit. If back in those days, I would have been the jester talking my shit, and they would have cut my head off with a guillotine a long time ago. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Now, chat, I just want to make sure. Okay, we back. We good? We good? Everybody can hear? We good? Okay. All right, good. We're going to move on. Now, let's get to it. Let's get to it. This is what everybody wants to talk about. So let's talk about it. Is Steam Deck really man's best friend?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Is it? You know what? I think this is a hot subject. I'm dropping some bars. Yeah. I think it's only right. I got to drop some bars for this. Steam Deck, you won, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was one that really wasn't thinking you was gonna be all that. Really didn't think you had much. I was all Nintendo Switch all the way. You know, that's what I do. And then you came out. Put a damn front in my damn mouth. Damn. Okay, I'm ready. So Steam Deck has officially been released. I do think the official release date or when it started reaching people, correct me if I'm wrong, people, because I'm not on all the dates here, okay? I just get it as it comes in. But I think it was the 24th or the 25th. May have been the 25th, I'm thinking, of when it was released. I'm going to say 25th, a Friday. That seems more reasonable, right? So Steam Deck was released Friday, and y'all know what I dealt with. That's all I was hearing. Yo, oh my God, Steam Deck is so wonderful. Oh, I jizzed on it 3 times already. Oh, yes. Oh. Now, I want to tell you, you guys are absolutely right. Steam Deck is amazing. It is a dream come true. It is all that and then some. I have so many things to talk about with Steam Deck and so many damn articles. I don't even know where to start. But my man Joe, see, Joe, I like where Joe's going. You see what Joe put? I'm gonna just go ahead and put what Joe put on screen. Let y'all just get a whiff of that. If you listen on the podcast, I'm gonna just go ahead and repeat it for you. Joe said, "Brook that piece of shit." Talk to him, Joe. Okay? Now, I will say this. Steam Deck has been released. And guys, Steam Deck is, and I'm going to be honest, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's just flat out amazing. Okay, I'm going to give you both sides of it because I can't lie. I can't lie. I got to keep it 100. All that shit I was talking about Steam Deck, I got to keep it 100. Shit's amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful, powerful, strong. Emulation right out the box. Right out the box. I know you're wondering, how are you getting emulation out the box? Steam Deck is so beautiful. They got a button where you can jump to like some type of Linux-style desktop. And guess what? You think, oh, I got to run some terminal commands. No, you don't. The Steam Deck is so beautiful and so well made that there's like a store, kind of similar to the Windows Store, Mac Store. You go right in there, and guess what? A lot of the emulators are there. You don't got to do much. You click install, and the emulator's there. Get your games. Grab your games. Play away. Play away. So, one of the things that was mentioned when we talked about it multiple times was, is this going to be an emulation box? Is this going to be the dream that everybody thought of for emulation? I'm here to tell you, in a matter of a couple of days, it's a fucking dream come true. Yo, this thing is playing so beautiful. There was a video that's posted on my Facebook. Shout out to everybody on the Facebook. A video posted. I was actually linked this video from my man Dead Specimen. Shout out Dead Specimen. But I forgot the gentleman's name, but you can find it on the Facebook. But it's a video showing the Steam Deck running the Nintendo Switch emulator. Okay, and I think I forgot the name of it. Is it Yuzu? With Ryujinx or whatever that? I'm not sure what they're running. Correct me on the terms. But it was running pretty damn good. Now, it was a couple stutters here and there, but ran pretty smooth. And we're talking about a Nintendo Switch game. This is early. There's still a lot of different things that have to be done still as far as tweaking for emulation. But just in a matter of a couple days, I may have been proven wrong. Now, that out the way. Let's get to the negatives, because I'm going to keep it real. One of the big negatives for me I did not like on the Steam Deck is the compatibility issues. And I know many people say, Nick, you're being nitpicky. I mean, come on. You can see it right there, Nick. There's a button you click, and you can see if it's compatible or not. Well, there is a large list of games that's not even on the damn list. We don't know if they work or not. Then you got some games that are proven not to work. You have your amount of games that are proven to work with a mouse and keyboard. Hard to play on the go. It's a list of games that they have that are compatible, but it's a list of 23 games that are not. And you thought, oh, that's it, 23 games? Well, the rest of them ain't on the damn list. So there is some issues Steam Deck is working on. Now compatibility is something they can work on. Okay, it's something that's early on they can work on. So comes the main question, which the only thing I care about, the point of my argument. Would somebody buy the Steam Deck over the Nintendo Switch? A lot of people say they're not even in the same market. Okay, Steam Deck is over here, Switch is over here. I find that hard to believe when they're both handhelds. See, if I'm Nintendo and I'm a businessman, okay, I don't give a damn who it is. If a handheld hits the market, it is competition. I don't care if that handheld is used just by doctors. Okay, doctors use it for their medical applications. I don't give a shit. It's a problem. It's a problem. And Nintendo sees this as a problem. They do see Steam Deck as competition. Now, I don't think Nintendo sees them as huge competition. I really don't. Nintendo has won this war many times, and Nintendo will win it again. Okay, so I'm going to be the bitter ass old man right now, and I'm going to tell you, guess what? Nintendo's going to win. So Steam Deck is nice for all us, dweebs, geeks, and weirdos. Yes, I'm right with y'all. I'm going to be playing it too. And we're going to be sitting there, the Steam Deck's all that. But guess what? Everybody's going to have a Nintendo Switch. And if you have a Nintendo Switch modded, you may still be talking about a much better console than the Steam Deck. Now, that's something we have to debate. So I would like to ask you, you have a choice. You walk into the store, Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch. Which one? It's been a question we asked before, but now we've had to test. We've played the Steam Deck. It's not even a real question anymore. Now you got to see reviews. Which one would you pick? And I'm sorry, I don't think it comes close. I think Nintendo Switch wins. I think Nintendo Switch wins by a long mile. Now, I only say that because it's early. Steam Deck has a lot going for it very early. The power goes underrated of the Steam Deck, the power of the console. Some of those emulators are running smooth. Matter of fact, if you an old ass person like me, you're going to love the Steam Deck. Let's just say that. If you 40 and up, the Steam Deck's your dream. But if you're somebody who just likes to play casual gaming, or if you're a sometimesy gamer, 70% gamer, and you're not a PC gamer, it's hard to have me think that someone's going to get the Steam Deck. Similar to the iPhone and Android debate. We have that shit all the time. I'm an Android user. Many of you are probably Android users, but we got iPhone users here too. And guess what iPhone users are going to tell you? My phone's a lot easier to use. Year after year, my phone has the same layout. There's a grandma right now who's 80 years old who just bought a brand new iPhone, and she knows how to work it. But if you gave her a Note, a Pixel, or something else, she may be confused. And it's not much. We might look at it as nothing. But that is exactly what I see right now with Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck, but on a much larger scale. I just see the Steam Deck battery life, okay? Then games. First of all, people who love games and they're not PC gamers, I don't see them getting a Steam Deck. I just don't. I'm going to be honest. I don't see people who are not PC gamers getting a Steam Deck. Anybody disagree with that? Anybody? I don't think anybody could disagree with that. Because PC gamers understand how many games they have in their Steam log. Okay, they got tons of games. Some people, I got 1,300 games. I got 800 games. I got 600 games. These are PC gamers. And I'm not talking about the people who are, developers or publishers who are getting all these free codes. I'm talking about people who actually caught these Steam sales. Games are selling sometimes for $1 free, $10, $2. It's easy to rake up a lot of games. I can understand that. So no problem there. And maybe you want to play a lot of these games on the go, but you are the PC gamer. So Steam Deck's going to make the same amount of sales as it is PC gamers. You got the choice to say, hey, I'm going to buy an upgrade for my PC, or I can get a Steam Deck. I just don't see it being the gateway opening up. Now, it's going to be successful. Just based off the emulation alone, it's going to be successful. But there's going to be another handheld come along that's going to challenge that emulation. Okay, that's going to challenge. So now, let's let's go to the article. I want to pull this up here. I got a couple things to pull up. Like I said, I got so much to pull up on this. This is what I want to pull up first is the actual video. Now, you guys might hear the sound. I'm going to mute it. But I want to pull up the actual video from this gentleman because this is the video I mentioned a moment ago of Switch emulation with Yuzu. Not sure you pronounce it too. Is that how you pronounce it? But let's go ahead and pull it up. I always like to give these gentlemen their props for doing their damn thug dizzle. So let's go ahead and pull them up. Oh, hold up. I'm screwing up. There we go. Shout out to Fox. Okay, because I don't give a fox what's going on. Shout out to him. Steam Deck Switch emulation with Yuzu and Ryujinx how-to guide. So guys, if you are interested in trying this on your Nintendo Switch, this guide is on my Facebook as well. I linked it. I let my man know. He told me thank you and everything. A lot of these people on YouTube are very cool too, by the way. You might not think that. But he has a video up, okay? So I don't want to go through the whole thing of how it's playing. You guys can watch the video for that. What I want you to see is the gameplay, okay? You see the stuttering. I said, oh, okay, that's pretty bad, right? So, now I don't know what button he hit. There's some buttons down there, but it's not too bad for emulation of a Nintendo Switch game. That's pretty damn good. A little slow, but still nice. This is early. This video was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Okay? So that's one thing. That's one thing I had. There was another, and you see Golf Story. There's some other games he's gonna go through, but I'm not gonna play a video, dude. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be trying to flag me. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. And there's one other one I want to pull, but this one is one that I wanted to pull up mainly because the compatibility issues. A lot of people spoke about the compatibility of the Steam Deck. Now, I'm going to tell you that compatibility, not all that they thought it was. So this guy actually had, how many games was it? 810 Steam games. Let's pull this shit up. This is what I'm talking about. Somebody giving a test run for their money. The Steam Deck compatibility test versus 810 Steam games. Now, I want to show something. So there's images. I'm sure it's going to come up and load shortly. They take a load. So this image shows deck verified games for your library. You will see this on your Steam Deck. Okay? You can see this list. Quite a few games. Now, you say Cuphead, okay, Hot Wheels Unleashed, 2K22, Deathloop. You look at a lot of these games, you go Psychonauts, you go, oh, these games are nice, right? We're not putting those games next to like a Switch lineup. You know what I mean? Like I could smash that when I put Pokemon, Zelda, and Mario parties and kart and Nickelodeon. And when I put all that shit up there, this shit is gone. This is gone. I just smashed everything with a couple names. Okay, but nonetheless, for adults, for grown-ass people, old people like us, it's a nice lineup. I must admit, it's a pretty nice lineup starting out of a lot of good games to play. You got some, you got some classics in there, but there's also deck playable games for your library that says Valve's testing indicates these titles from your Steam library are functional, but might require some extra effort. So when you're playing these games, yeah, you got to do some fine tuning. Japan Legends, what's good? I didn't see you, man. I've been waiting for you to come through. You told me he's going to come through. I got you. Japan Legends. Shout out to you. All right, so everybody sees here, obviously, there's a lot of games there. And look at unsupported. It's not many. Untested deck games from your library. My man got 632. I'm done. I don't think there's nothing else need to be said on that. We know. Okay, 632. So you're not testing every game. We don't even know the compatibility of most of the games. Yo, let me break down something for y'all. And this is where, us console players relate. When I hear backwards compatibility, I remember PlayStation being a big one for backwards compatibility. At one point it was. And it was a big thing to say when you get your PlayStation 2, all your PlayStation 1 games can work. Or when you get your PlayStation 3, all your PlayStation 2 games will work. Like, that's a big thing, knowing that I have a library of games that I immediately have access to. Imagine you getting a Steam Deck and not having access to your favorite game. not having access to the game you play most of the time, not having access to the main game that you wanted to play on the go. So those are my downsides. Now, I will say it's a dream come true. The machine is beautiful. It looks beautiful, plays beautiful. Power, connecting anything to it. If you guys seen the Steam dock already, beautiful piece. But the main thing comes to, will it beat Nintendo? It will not beat Nintendo. As a matter of fact, Nintendo will persevere. And just saying this, okay? Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger, because I got to move on too, because I want to get to the end. I want to talk, okay? But I think Nintendo will be made a Nintendo Switch far longer than Steam Deck. I don't think Steam Deck's going to make it that much, okay? I think Steam Deck is going to fall down on its ass. And I know what y'all saying. Who are you, Nick, to say that? I'm going to tell you why. Nintendo has won it many times. Do you want to I can give you tons of examples how Nintendo has fought against like Nintendo fought against Game Gear, Game Gear. What's the TurboGrafx one? They fought against Atari Lynx. They fought against, name them all. Neo Geo had a portable system. Who else had a portable system? The PS Vita. Oh, gosh. We talked about the flow leaving the scene, right? PS Vita. Oh, Vita. 3DS smashed it. Let's be honest. To me, the Vita was the more powerful system. It was a lot better. Okay, to me overall, I actually like the Vita better than the 3DS. But if I ask a lot of people which system was better, a lot of people tell me the 3DS. Bam! There we go. See, it's refreshed. Internet's terrible today, guys. Excuse me. So let's move on. I'm done with the Steam Deck. I want to start getting ready to take calls. So I'm just going to move on. We're going to move on to the next subject. I already changed the topic. We ain't going to go backtrack. None of that. Okay? Bam. Now, everybody, we back. Are we back in the chat? Can people see the chat? Are we okay? Are we good? Let's see that. Are we good? We back in there. Should be popping in everybody all over. I know we got restreams, so many damn streams. It's ridiculous. So let me know. Okay, let me know. We're going back in. It's pulling up. I'm waiting for some people. Okay, good. We got one person. Good. Coming back. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start. People jump in. You know what I mean? So let's talk about Jason R. Jason R. For those who don't know who Jason R is, let me tell you who Jason R is. Jason R is a big time Twitch streamer. There's many Twitch streamers out there. Right now, this stream is on Twitch. There's somebody watching right now talking shit, right? So, this guy, Jason R, the reason I want to bring him up is because he has not only faced a lot of criticism, he's almost faced a cancel culture that he damn near almost said he couldn't handle. The reason for it is because my man Jason R decided to dodge women. Damn. Now, a lot of people say, okay, Jason R, Why do you dodge women? People, you know what? People probably wonder that all the time. We're going to read the article. I want to find out too. Okay, I want to find out too. But let me just let you guys know something about streaming. When you stream, all that shit's on the fly. You can't like predict what you're going to say. When I'm on here right now talking, I don't have a script. I got an envelope that I can put up to the camera in case the color goes off. That's what I got. And I got my drink here. That's what I do. That's all I do. I don't need a script. I don't need nothing. Everything's coming off the top of my dome. Okay? While I'm drinking. So, I understand where mistakes can happen. I understand if Jason R is just scared of just getting on because of those mistakes. But that's not what these women saying. Tell the truth, Jason. They saying it's not that. It's not that, Jason. You're lying. These women are mad that you're dodging them. And these women only ask for you to stop dodging their games. Stop cutting off or pulling the cord when a woman jumps on your stream. They almost think you're scared of women. It's discriminatory, as they say. Now, I'm going to pull this up first because I do have a great piece that I like to add on this. But before I add my words and, put my piece and my spin on it, I want to go ahead and first talk about it here. Valorant Twitch streamer accused of dodging and muting women. Damn.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Jason R. Ruchelski, I would never pronounce. Former CSGO player and full-time Twitch streamer is under fire for repeatedly dodging Valorant games in which women are present. He's also defending himself in the worst way possible, saying that he can't disrespect women if he never interacts with them. Yo, you know what? That sounds like such an asshole remark, but so true at the same time. Like, it's like, hey, I can't offend them if I don't ever play with them. Yo, and the way you refer to them is like they just like a it. You know what I mean? I can't play with them if they just sit on the, so at the start of this week, a number of professional Valorant players. So not only is he getting just regular Valorant players, he is getting professional players. And I think this is what really brought the heat. But including Annie and Panini, they levied accusations of sexism against Ruchelski for allegedly disconnecting from games whenever a woman appears. Yo, Jason R. I'm gonna just say this. I'm before I get to the scene. For all men, you got the biggest balls of them all. You know what I'm saying? You got the biggest balls. Some people just go, I don't want to be mean or something. Jason R. said, get this bitch the hell out of here. Jason, I don't give a shit. Bitch, go on, bitch. Oh, my goodness. This guy's hilarious. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it. Now, Vanessa Panini Emery, a pro Valorant player for esports organization Shopify Rebellion, wondered on Twitter on February 20th whether folks were going to talk about that one big streamer, Jason R., who's dodging us. He mutes women in ranked games. These ain't just regular games he's playing. They a ranked game. Take it. You got matched up with play. But he ain't doing that. He mutes them so you can't hear their voice at all. Okay? She was alluding to Ruchelski, who was previously accused. He was previously accused, all right, of dodging and muting women in 2018. So this ain't that new. My man been doing it. My man, hold up. Everybody unpack that. Did y'all just read what I just read? My man is one of the big streamers on Twitch right now. Right now, 2022. He got accused back in 2018. It didn't stop a damn thing. 2022, that same thing's happening, and damn, it makes a difference. That shows you the power of 4 years. But she was alluding to Ruchelski, who was previously accused of muting his women in 2018. Panini's tweet blew the hell up. Everybody tweeted out, retweeted it all over to their mama's house, and snowballed into a series of accusations from other Valorant players, such as Benita Applebaum. I like that. Such as Benita Applebaum, who said Ruchelski's been doing this since his Counter-Strike days. He's been doing it since Counter-Strike. This ain't nothing new. She's not surprised. Ninja should stream with women. Wasn't that a big thing? I'm sure they're going to bring it up. But 2 days later, Cloud9 Valorant Pro Annie Roberts corroborated Panini's claim on Twitter. Annie said more than 50 damn women have had that experience with this dude. Okay? Coincidentally, disconnected from their game as soon as female players join and their voices heard. Like the moment you hear, hey, how's it going? Hey, baby, can you do? He ain't playing on that shit. As soon as he playing, you like, oh, nice kill. Yes, way to go. Oh, thank you. Disconnect that shit. I don't care. You help me. Okay, that's the way he is. That's the way he rides. Jason Nahr is manipulating his audience and gaslighting them by saying he crashed every time. Yo, Jason, he's a smart man. He's a smart man. Yo, y'all can be mad at that. Okay, I'm not blaming Jason. Okay, he's got a lot of people watching, man. It's like TV. Do you think TV, when shit happened, they say technical difficulty, they go, oh, the guy burnt his whole damn scalp and got third-degree burns on the top of his head? No. They come back and they say, hey, we had some technical difficulties, but we're okay. He's backstage and he's doing fine. That's all that matters. We ain't going to tell them he's bleeding out the middle of his head still. Like, they don't care about that. Jason was right in just saying that I crashed. I'm not mad at that. So, but every time, Jason, I got to admit, you're wilding. You're wilding with every time. You're not crashing every time. Okay. Ruchelski has since responded. So she said, oh, hell to the no. He done messed with the wrong one. I got too many Twitter followers, boo-boo. I'ma light his ass up with these Twitter fingers. Bah, she lit his ass up. Okay. Now, on Twitter, he called out Halo Infinite team Cloud9 for supporting women, bashing my wife. Yo, Jason R., fight back. Fight back. He ain't taking it. Yo, and he said, you know what? I will say this, and I want to ask you guys in a position, and I do feel like companies should be wary of getting into these type of things because, as he said, his allegation is they're supporting the women bashing his wife. We don't know the context of what's sent to his wife. We don't know if it's, harmful, threatening. But if anybody from that team of Cloud9 retweeted, you could face a possible lawsuit, even if you just retweet it. Being just a member of that team and retweeting it, you could face a possible lawsuit. Jason could sue you because if these women are the same women that if you possibly retweeted something they said and you didn't look into previous tweets and they actually had threatening tweets to Jason, you could possibly be held liable. So that's just for any companies, businesses out there. These comes up, okay? These issues, you gets the hell away, okay? Gets the hell away because it's hot. It's a very touchy subject. Though folks were quick to point out that their issue is not with his wife, but with his avoidance of and comments about other women. He also stated on Twitch that the reason he crashes so often is that he's on a dual PC stream. Oh my God, man. Yo, Jason, say that shit. Jason, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to help you. And your excuses are just like the dumbest damn excuses ever because you're on a dual. You know how many people do dual PC setups and don't crash all the time and use the same shit you do? Stop, Jason, stop. Just get your nuts bigger now and say, I don't want to play with women. Say it, Jason. Just say it. Just come out and say, I don't want to play with women. You'll feel a lot better. You can end all that other bullshit. Just tell the women you don't want to play with them. It might sound discriminatory, but you give your reasoning and you have the right to do that. It's your stream. I don't know where we get the idea of thinking it's discriminatory because he doesn't want to play with you. That's not discriminatory. He don't want to play with you. Okay? You can say, I'm a black man, right? Somebody can say, I don't want to play with him because he's black. Well, guess what? There's 100 goddamn other people playing. Shit, if I can't just click over to the next person and I block his ass. How simple is that? Like, we got into this age where people do not like when they can't participate. And I'm not sure why. It used to be when you was a loser, you was a loser. You lost. Okay, now it's something else. But anyways. So, he had a dual PC set up and using voice meter banana. which causes his game to boot up, hang on a loading screen, and breaks his audio. In an effort to make his case, he even showed a clip of what his screen looks like when the crash occurs. Now, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, Jason, let's go ahead and watch this. I want to see, Jason. Can y'all hear? Let me turn my microphone up. I want to actually hear this. I can't even hear Jason. Oh, so his audio's messed up. Is this supposed to be him showing us that with $1,000 type? Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is you showing it. Yo, you is really, they is on your ass. Like, if you got to do all that, let me pull myself back up on screen. I got to talk. Y'all going to be, he didn't just piss me off. Okay. Jason, let me talk to you and give you education. Okay. An education on fibbing. Okay. You stay with the same story. Don't change it up. Don't ever show it. You don't have to show it. If it's the truth, why do you have to show it? I always tell people that it's the truth. I don't got to show it. I know it's true. Prove me wrong. It's your job to prove me wrong. They can't say because you crashed, oh, you gave your excuse. Run. Don't ever do that. Stop showing it. Do you know, some of you might not be into hip hop, right? I'm into hip hop. Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, shot her in the foot, they allegedly say. And guess what happened? Case was gravy. And Meg Thee Stallion got out, running her damn mouth. Whole case falls apart. When you do stuff like this, Jason, you can risk facing a deeper fire. Do you think that shit proved anything? I guarantee you when you showed that, they still called you a liar. Stop it, Jason. Stop it. Say the truth. Say you don't want to play with women, because that is the truth. I respect that. You know why I respect that, Jason? One thing you mentioned that I can respect is your wife. Got a wife, bro. I understand that. I can respect that 120%. Playing a game with a girl, if your wife says she doesn't want you to play with any girls, oh, is that discriminatory? Oh, can you face a lawsuit because you choose not to play with women because you don't want to offend your wife? That's your right. You see how fast I can say that? Oh, I'm not going to play with women because I don't want to disrespect my wife. People can say, oh, your wife has an issue, or, oh, someone. No, I don't want to disrespect my wife. That's it. You don't play with women. Women don't come to your stream, but you know what you're trying to do, Jason? I know what you're trying to do, buddy. I've been there. Been there many times. You're trying to play both sides of the fence. I get it. I understand. My stream is predominantly men. Okay? Predominantly men. One thing I know is that women, a lot of times on streams and, these infomercials, a lot of things, typically spend more money than men, right? Now, who would I be if I was to come on here and just be like, hey, girl, we about to get a good show going today, and I just did all my shows for women? That's not me being true to myself, okay? I'm not being true to myself. I'd rather go through a long, gruesome road, okay, and getting my true point across than just feeding the mules, as I like to say. So, Jason, you are disconnecting from women purposely. This is not a game. Some people can say whatever it is. They can say, oh, this is sexism, accusations of, misogyny? I forget all these terms now. But they can say anything against you. Bro, you can simply say, I want to respect my wife. Done deal. Why are we still talking? Jason, you're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a top streamer, but a rookie in this department, man. That's easy. I've been around the block. You tell them, look, man, I don't have to explain that to you. Okay. Well, you're lying. Okay. Prove me wrong. They can't prove you wrong. Done. You don't go, oh, prove me wrong. Oh, you can't, huh? Well, let me show you something. And turn your damn screen. That was the dumbest shit ever. And it didn't show me much. I looked at the video and it looked at your screen. I couldn't hear your audio. And your screen is spinning. You could have did that shit on your own, Jason. That's what you don't realize. These women are smart. They know you could probably fake that. Hell, you could have had a pre-recorded video and just been playing that video and turned your camera and just happened to make it look like on stream that was real. So This says some of Jason's are response to the recent drama, right? I want to go ahead and hear this. So I'm going to pull it up on screen. We're going to hear his response because I don't think there is any response you can really give. But we'll hear it. Okay, I told you if you didn't say it was because I would have honestly thought, I don't want to disrespect my wife, play with other women. Sometimes women gamers can say certain things. It's a joke. It's honestly a joke. But being of the opposite sex, and it can be taken a different way. And that can offend somebody, especially if you're married, something like that. That's all you had to say, man. But let's hear it. This is one thing you cannot teach. You cannot teach a thought process. You can't teach that. See, a thought process, you think before you say certain things. And it's hard sometimes because you're giving that raw emotion. You're coming out. But right, saying, how am I mean to women? I don't talk to them. You literally cut them out. Now, there's no audio. Okay, no audio. Hold on. We're going to get this audio straight. Let's see. There's no audio on the video. Okay, we're going to get the audio going. All right, hold on. Let's get this audio going because I want people to hear this. Okay, let's pause it. So, no audio. We're going to do it. We're going to fix that. Real quick. Switch. I'm getting it now. Audio. Check. Wavelink. Oh, Wavelink is beautiful, by the way, guys. Okay, Wavelink. We got our browser there. Let me see if it plays. There we go. I see why. I got you. See? I'm on it right now. Here we go. Bam. Where's it at? Browser.
Sorry, I didn't know that not interacting.
There we go. Now. Hold up. I'm going to play it from the beginning. I got the sound. See, even when I'm on the drink, I'm still doing good. Okay, so let's switch it back. And I want you guys now to hear it. Okay? I don't even know how I do that. Drinking all this rum, I am surprised I'm working all this shit. Okay, but I want you guys to hear it. Let's listen to it.
It's lose-lose. I put in this sub mode. You get these people, dude. He's such a bitch for putting it in sub mode. He's such a bitch.
Here, you can take this.
Stop disrespecting women. How do I disrespect women? I don't talk to them. How do I disrespect women? Sorry, I didn't know that not interacting with them is disrespecting them. My bad. Is this some sort of new shit that you fucking pussies cry about? Is this some new shit? Stephanie.
Yo, Jason R, man, hold up. Hold up, Jason.
If people are being
hold up, Jason. You just got a fan on MoFam, Jason. You just got a fam. You just got a MoFam representative right here, Jason. Because you were shouting like, damn, Jason, damn. You know what? I like that about you. You just don't care. You just shout the shit out. Now, I will be honest, that's still disrespecting women in a way. Okay? You could have just said, if I disrespected women, I apologize. I'm not trying in any way to disrespect women. I choose myself not to play with them because, things could happen. I don't want to disrespect my wife or other people in my family. And I feel like I can't trust myself in being myself around these other people to not say something stupid or do something stupid. So that way you put the blame on yourself, right? You also said you have a reason for doing what you do. And now those women that watch you have a choice. They can play with you or not. You've now said, I just can't play with you because of respect. And I think any woman would respect the wife. I ain't gonna say any, but most. Most women will respect the wife.
On this shit. I need more mods. I do not support misogyny. I do not support sexism. And I do not support being rude to my wife for absolutely no reason. So those guys, those 3 mods, ban all of those. Okay? I ban all of those things. Please. What's the chat? Yo, I didn't put... What?
He pissed. He pissed,
Nato's a mod. Honestly, I looked at some of the tweets, man. There was hella people who were defending me and on my side. But there's one thing that I just don't understand. And it is, where are all the VODs of when I was smurfing? Where are all the VODs of when I was smurfing where there were girls in my games? Where are those VODs? Somebody find those VODs. For the love of God. Someone, go, find those VODs.
My man talking. Now, I'm one that I tell you always, male or female, trans, bi, gay, I don't care. Okay, I really never cared. That's never been my thing. I was raised differently. You're a human. You're a human. You might be the last one here to save my life. I can give a shit what you are. Okay, but I want to say he does have a little bit of a point. A little bit of a point. Just a little bit. But Jason, the problem is the way you go about things. Before I wrap this subject up, this is the last thing I'm going to say, and we're going to move on. Jason, the problem is it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I'm sure many people have heard that many times. Saying that, how could I hurt women? I don't even talk with them. Well, that puts the image of you purposely dodge women. So when you're saying you're not dodging women, but you make a statement like, how can I hurt them? I don't even talk to them. It's letting me know that you make a distinct effort to not talk to women. These women are very smart and pick up on those cues. So when you say these certain things, these women know. They know. Okay, so you're trying to put this mask over them. Like, it's not that I'm not disrespecting women. How can I disrespect them? I don't play with them. The problem is how you're treating them and what you're saying to them during this whole process. If you don't want to play with women, just say it. It makes your life a lot easier. If you're trying to play both sides of the fence, then play both sides, but play it right. Don't sit here and say, how can I hurt women? I'm not just saying, stop it. That's actually hurting women. A woman's going to hear that and get offended. So if they got offended, you might need to look at what you're saying. For me, I stream, I play games. I have a wife. That is something you would think about, playing with a woman. Because let's just say that I'm going to give you a hypothetical, okay? Playing a game with a woman, and she says something on stream, highly inappropriate. You kick her. You knock her out, something like that. Well, somebody can take that clip and spread that clip all over TikTok. Somebody can spread it over Instagram, Facebook, anywhere else, and that clip can be taken out of context. That is an issue some people deal with. Jason's a big-time streamer, may be an issue that he don't want to deal with. To each his own, but Jason, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Next time, just say it a little better, okay? Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We're doing good. Oh, my goodness. This is a great one. This is one that everybody's going to love. Top 50 video game characters of all time, broken down by Guinness. Yes. Okay. I love these because they always give you a perspective. Old heads like me, I love the top 50. It's like saying, who's the top 50 boxers, NBA players, scientists, mountain climber. I don't know about mine, but nonetheless, there is right now a top 50 list that Guinness put up, and it was an online poll. So I gotta say that you online guys, okay? I don't know about y'all, okay? But hey, I love you all, okay? I'm part of you dweebs too, okay? So they announced the top 50 characters. Now this list, I was in awe. Could not believe in the top 50 video game characters, this list almost got balled up, dug through my nose, spit on, and my ass wiped. Okay? It almost had it all. I was disgusted at this list, but they did have notable names. They did have names of characters that are iconic, that you would expect to see on this list. I'm going to get straight to the list now. So, no further, let's bring to you, okay, the top 50 video game characters of all time, brought to you by Guinness. Okay? Number 1. Okay, no, you know what? We're not even going to do that. We're going to go back. We're going to do 50. We're going to do 50 and up. Because you know what? No, the hell with that. Yeah, we got to do 50 and up. Because we know one's Mario. Like, everybody knows number one is Mario. We don't got to wait for that. Okay, when I said top 50, somebody said Mario. Okay? So, number 50, Sackboy, Little Big Planet. Shout out to Sackboy. Okay, I actually think Sackboy is a pretty good one. I think that's a pretty good one up there. Because Sackboy is an iconic character. PlayStation 3, Little Big Planet. I remember my children playing Little Big Planet. Very, very great game. A lot of user-created content. Great. Ryu, number 49. List lost already. I'm sorry. That was it. Game over. Bad list. It's a bad list. Ryu's number 49. How? How is Ryu? We're talking about video games, top 50, fighting games. When you think of fighting games, you think of Ryu. You think of Street Fighter. How is Ryu number 49? When I think of games, period, Street Fighter and Ryu comes to mind. Number 49, list sucks. 48, Eddie Riggs from Brutal Legend. Is that the guy who played Jack Black? Anybody played? I played that back in the day. It was a great game too, but I think that's the guy who played Jack Black. 47, Bowser. Okay, I can go with that. Okay, Bowser 47. Let's go with some more. Augustus Cole, Gears of War, 46. That's a nice solid one. I will say top 50. It's a tough one, but Augustus Cole, very iconic character in Gears of War. Everybody knows Cole. He had the iconic scene, I think it was Gears of War 3, where he actually was going through some mental, problems, and he was thinking an actual bomb was a football, running through people, tackling them, and the shit blew up. Nice, okay. Larry Lapper. Yo, I'm done. Let's go. You're telling me, based off this list, Leisure Suit Larry is more important of a video game character than Ryu. This shit is terrible. This is a terrible list, but let's continue. Princess Peach, 44. Okay. Princess Peach, very important, very iconic. One of the, I don't want to say first women to be saved, but there were many women. I remember Double Dragon, that woman getting punched in her stomach. Who was that? They punched the shit out of her at the beginning. Poor! And then you have to go save her with Billy and Jimmy. I think the name is? Okay. So, which Billy and Jimmy better be up here. Speaking of that, Battletoads or something, Billy and Jimmy, I need something. Okay. All right. And Ninja Gaiden too. Okay. I need Ninja Gaiden, whatever his name is. I forgot his name. Hayabusa. Ryu Hayabusa. Something like that. Okay. Jill Valentine, Resident Evil. Popular one. I will give that. Jill Valentine, Resident Evil, very popular. That means Chris Redfield has to be on this list. Okay. Max Payne, very popular. I will say Max Payne is a good character for the top 50. Iconic game. We know how Matrix introduced the bullet time. Max Payne kind of took it to the next level. So we'll agree with that. Goku. Now, I don't know if this is the Goku from Dragon Ball Z, but if it is, I don't even want to say that's a video game character. So I think they really failed on that one. But, Goku started out as comics. So I really can't say top 50 video game characters of all time. It's not a video game character. It's a anime brought to a video game. That was just stupid. But anyways, Goku. Ghost Riley, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, you guys know I'm a sucker for Modern Warfare. Okay. But I'm sorry. Ghost Riley don't need to be in the top 50. Ghost Riley, so there's many other people you can put up there than Ghost. Okay. Ghost is very popular. Okay. But, maybe. I might be just, talking shit. But Ghost is popular. Okay. Whoa. We scrolled up. Spyro the Dragon, 39. Spyro, popular. I'll give that. Guybrush Threepwood from The Secret of Monkey Island. I don't know who else won. I don't know about that. I wasn't a big Secret of Monkey Island guy. I'm at the down that one. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon Red and Green. Now, I will say Ash is top 50. Top 50 automatically. I'm glad that they got Ash in there. Kind of feel the same way with the cartoon and video game. I wasn't big on Pokemon very early on, so I don't know if it was a cartoon first, then a video game, or a video game turned cartoon. Excuse me. I think it was a video game first. So Ash is a beautiful one. Leon from Resident Evil in 96. We all remember Leon. I just don't see a lot of these characters from Resident Evil being in the top 50, like multiple characters. If that's the case, shit, where's Little Mac from Punch Out? And then we got to get Ball Bull. We got to get Mr. Dream. We got to get Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? You're just naming people from the Resident Evil series. I think you should choose one or two characters that are very iconic in the series. I don't think Leon, because I think Chris Redfield is pretty popular, which I expect to see Chris in the list. But Assassin's Creed, how do you pronounce his name? Ezio, which I do think. Assassin's Creed, he should be in the top 50. Iconic has been going on for, I want to say, at least a decade. Like, Assassin's Creed's been a very popular game. The Prince from Prince of Persia. Okay, all right. I can go with that. Prince of Persia. Nice one. Donkey Kong. Absolutely. Top 50. If Donkey Kong was not in the top 50, this list would have been garbage. So Donkey Kong, probably even higher up. I think 33 is pretty low for Donkey Kong as still being an iconic character to this day. Sephiroth, Final Fantasy VII. Oh, man, that's a toughie. Because if you say Final Fantasy VII, what about Cloud? I mean, Cloud has to be on this list now. You kind of have to have Cloud, but let's move up. Zelda. Oh, okay. Oh, man, I've lost respect for this list already. And not because Zelda is 31. It's because Zelda should be a lot higher. I just think so. But maybe they'll have Link up there. Okay? So Zelda from The Legend of Zelda. We all know The Legend of Zelda. I think it's a popular one. Altair from Assassin's Creed. I think that's another one of them. I'm not big on Assassin's Creed series, so let me know. Okay, let's go. I want to get a couple more. Naruto, 29. Naruto sits well. I think this is also one of those that should not be listed because I think it's probably a cartoon first and then turn to video game. So I think you're off the list, but these people are stupid. So Dante, Devil May Cry. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I gotta say, you gotta give it up for Dante. Dante has been around. Dante is iconic. When you see that hair, you think Dante. You know the Dante look. Duke Nukem, absolutely top 50. Duke Nukem, if you guys don't know, I've been playing Duke Nukem since way back in the 90s on my, I think that was a Windows 3.1. Damn, going back. Long, old school character. The new game sucked, but still good. Okay, Jak and Daxter. Iconic characters. Yes, for PlayStation, they are there, but how iconic, though? You know what I mean? Like, many people don't even know who Jak and Daxter is. I'm going to be honest. You know, when you say Mario, for instance, I don't care if you don't play games, you know who that is. But if I said Ryu from Street Fighter, there's people who would know what that is before Jak and Daxter. How is Ryu 49 and Jak and Daxter is 26? Yo, Ryu that's blasphemy at 49. Like, whoever did that just does not like Street Fighter. Okay, Shadow from Sonic Adventure. Sonic is the iconic character from that series. I almost want to say none of the others are as iconic as Sonic. None of them. Okay, so I don't even think you should include them in this list. Because if you include Shadow, now who do you include? Knuckles? You have to include Knuckles as well. Because Knuckles is more popular than Shadow to me. So let's go on. Sam Fisher for Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. I don't go for that top 50. Myself, Sam Fisher needs to be a lot lower. Mega Man, definitely Mega Man. You know what? That's what I'm talking about. Mega Man, classic title. For those who don't know, Mega Man is some of the best platforming you will ever see to date. I mean, it's just beautiful. Getting the powers of other people, finding the weaknesses. Beautiful game, beautiful game. But Mega Man definitely needs to be up there. CJ's iconic. I'm not going to lie. CJ from San Andreas, very iconic. Still to this day, you hear even on TikTok, some people using his audio for their voiceovers. CJ is iconic. The whole team. I can kind of say you can put Ryder and a couple others in there too. Okay. Yoshi from Super Mario World 1990. Yoshi, very iconic. Everybody knows if you think of Mario, and I can't say Yoshi is just as iconic because Yoshi has a game on their own. That's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Because if you put Mario, you kind of got to put Luigi if you put Yoshi. Mario and Luigi are just as popular. You got Princess Peach in here. So, I mean, I don't know. So, Pikachu, of course, popular. Pikachu is a lot more popular than Ash. Yeah, okay. I can see Pikachu being up there, top 50. Marcus Phoenix. Now, Marcus Phoenix definitely deserves to be top 50. Whoever does not think that has not played Gears of War. Marcus Phoenix is something else. Iconic character in itself. Kirby, number 18. Anybody who said Kirby doesn't need to be in this top 50 has not played games. Okay? So let's go. Captain Price from Call of Duty 4. Guys, much as I love Call of Duty, no. Okay? Shut up! This is terrible. I do not believe in these one-off games and having these characters who are played in a game one time being iconic. Stop it. Stop it. Nathan Drake, Uncharted. That's nice. Ratchet and Clank. Okay, I can deal with that. Samus, Metroid. Now we get into the big ones. Now we get into some big dogs. Samus. Okay, we know Samus. Boom, that's one. Nico from Grand Theft Auto 4. Very iconic character. People who really didn't even play Grand Theft Auto, maybe probably played in PlayStation 2 time a little bit, came over to Grand Theft Auto 4 and was in awe when they started playing with Nico. Okay, Soap McTavish, which is Call of Duty 4. How is... I'm gonna play that multiple times. Yo, you got Soap, Captain Price. You got Jack and Daxter. You got CJ, Marcus Phoenix. How is CJ over Ryu? Dude, this is Ryu. 1987. My man has been fighting in the streets of Street Fighter since 87. Look at all these other ones. 2000. Okay, we got 87. 2000, 90, 96. 2000. Like, come on. You know how old the person was who made this list. Okay, and let's get to the final 10. Okay, we got Crash at 11. We got to add Crash, which Crash should be up there. This 10 better win. This 10 better be the top 10. Number 10, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's nice. I like Sonic. Very popular. Sonic's up there. Number 9, Kratos, God of War. I admit, number 9, Kratos, very popular. I don't care with that one. Very iconic character. I don't know about top 10, but hey, if you want to, let's go with it. Gordon Freeman, Half-Life. Yeah, I don't agree with this one, but I'm not a PC gamer, so that's just me. But I do not think that. I think there are more iconic characters than Gordon Freeman. That's just me. Okay, and I have played Half-Life. Beautiful game. Lara Croft. Okay, we know Lara Croft, very iconic. I give Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider has not only been iconic in video games, also merchandising, movies, such and such, So I rock with that. Pac-Man, yo. Pac-Man is so iconic. I didn't see Qbert in this list, who is also another iconic character. Okay, I didn't see that face from Sinister. It's also very iconic. So there's a lot of old things that are iconic. But Pac-Man definitely deserves to be in the top 10. I would say maybe even in the top 3. Because myself, I do think Pac-Man has been around a lot longer. And I think we need to take that into effect, okay? So Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. You got to add Cloud. Cloud is definitely iconic. When you think of video games, you think of Cloud. One of the best video games of all time, Final Fantasy VII. Solid Snake, number 4. Solid Snake, I would say iconic game character since back in Nintendo. People have known Solid Snake for a long time. I can say iconic character. I can go with that. Master Chief, iconic, doesn't even need to be said. Master Chief is so iconic that we're making a big deal about his helmet coming off. So, Master Chief, iconic. Link, number 2, which rightfully so, Link is very big across multiple genres of games. Link, and then some of the consoles that even had Link games. Remember 3DO? Oh, my God. Okay, and last but not least, Mario, which introduced in 1981. Okay, there we go. Top 50 games for Guinness right there. That was very simple. I told you we wasn't going to be long. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on. That was it. I told you what we're going to be long on that one. We got to get to it because I have 2 quick things. We're getting quick on time. I'm seeing the time here, and I want to take calls, so we're going to be very quick on these. Very, very quick, okay? So, let's change the subject of this, topic, excuse me. Now, so guys, I would like to ask you, and this one, the last subject, I really, it's not too much I really care about. This is the one. Okay, this is the one. So I would like to ask you guys, Microsoft wouldn't fire this senior dev after assault allegations, right? And as you can see there, the reason I asked the question I did at the bottom, and I'd like you guys to read that question. What I would like to know is, Microsoft will not fire this senior dev after assault allegations on his son. As you can see in the image behind me, his son's face is blurred. But that's him. That's him sitting there with his son. Beautiful. They're smiling. They're having a great time, I'm sure. Of course, the identity of the young child has to be protected. So there were a lot of backlash Microsoft was facing. I say was. Okay, I'm going to say was, because now I think it's been rectified. But they were facing a lot of backlash because Microsoft did not fire this senior dev. A lot of people were expecting this senior developer to get fired because these assault allegations against his son were assault, bottom line. Now, with that out the way, let me tell you, and we'll read the story. We'll probably find out more, but let me tell you how I heard this entire situation when it came across to me. So, this guy was arrested for whooping his kid's ass. His son was playing Nintendo Switch for too long. His son was playing Nintendo Switch a very long time. He kept saying, son, I need you to get off Nintendo Switch. I need you to get off Nintendo Switch. I need you to get off. I'm tired of this. And he whooped him. Okay? But dad and mom are separated. This, I believe, also was probably caught on video. When mom got a wind of this and the son's face was all red, dad just roughed me up, mom. They pressed charges. And yes, he did have to face charges of assault against his own son.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Now, we are going to pull up the specifics on it. The reason I want to talk about this is because can we or will we be able to whoop ass 5 years from now? I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say, yeah, we'll be able to whoop ass 5 years from now. Will we be able to whoop ass 20 years from now? The reason I ask that is because when I was younger, whooping ass was second nature. When I did something bad, I got my ass whooped. It was simple. My brothers got their ass whooped. Don't reach for the belt and pull the belt away, because then you're getting hands and feet. You're going to have fist marks and feet marks on your chest. So don't grab the belt. You had to take your ass whooping. That's where I came from. That's how I was raised. When I had my first daughter, I was, you're just so in awe with that first child. I couldn't think about whooping her. I couldn't think about it. No, I can't do it. And then she got to the terrible twos. For those who have not had a child in the terrible twos, you don't understand. But for all my parents who do,
can you dig it, sucker?
They can dig it. Now, terrible twos are the bad time. But I'm going to tell you, you don't start off with whooping their ass. I'm not getting a belt at 2 years old and going crack, crack, crack. No, you're not doing that. But at 2 years old, give me a hand. You do like that. 2 years old, that little tap right there going to break their heart. Oh, God, my mama hurt me. It really don't be hurting. Okay? It's all an emotional response. And you're just doing to say, hey, don't do that. Now, a lot of this could be right, could be wrong. I don't know, but that's how I was raised. I was raised getting my ass whooped. So, and I see somebody said Nickmoses05. So I see, this story. And as soon as I seen this story, the first thing I thought was, they want Microsoft to fire a senior dev because he gave his child a spanking. That's the first thing that came across my head. I said, you know what? That's unacceptable. I wouldn't fire somebody. Okay. If they told me they had to face charges because, they gave their child a whooping, right? Child has no physical damage. So let's say I look at the child, no physical damages whatsoever, which means no bruises, no broken bones, no nothing, no scrapes, no nothing. Just a circumstance that happened. Kid might have to deal with mentally, but the father and the family and the mother are working through that. Me, as a business owner, is not firing that guy. Why? He's a great worker. That shit is his personal life. And it has nothing to do with his job at hand. When people start thinking that we're going to cancel people automatically, that's where we need to stop. Okay, certain things you can put them up and say, hey, I hope you get fired. Okay, but this guy, and I didn't read specifically, for all I know, if he did, suplex a damn kid or do a damn, Triple H damn power driver on. Okay, all right, I understand. They razor edge him off the top ropes. I get it. They definitely need to face some charges. But if it's just a spanking, then I don't see any problem with it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up the article. We're going to go ahead and talk about it now. And this was going to be quick because we got to move on and I got to hurry up and take this. Okay, so here we go. Bam. Microsoft close to sacking senior dev who assaulted 7-year-old son for refusing to stop playing his Switch. Look at that, guys. For refusing to stop playing his Switch. Now, he said, I will stop him. Oh, shit, man. I got to.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yo, now, I don't condone telling your kids you're going to tell them they're going to stop breathing. Okay? I don't condone that little ass whooping. I condone. Pop the ass, whoop the ass. I'm all for that. But I don't condone you telling any child, I will stop you from breathing. Because at that point, if they overreact and do something crazy because they think they're about to die, I can't blame them. Okay, and that could torture a kid's mental, for real. Okay, so I'm with you on that. But let's read through before I jump to conclusion. A senior developer at Microsoft has been sentenced to 1-year community corrections order with the requirement that he performs 100 hours of unpaid work after he was found guilty of unlawfully assaulting his son after the 7-year-old refused to stop playing Nintendo Switch. Get out of here, Dad. Suck nuts, Dad. I'm playing Switch. Oh, Dad, I don't give a damn. Shut up. And he said, get your ass over here. So, 41-year-old Nicholas Lester. Shout out, Nicholas. The court heard throttled his son after losing his temper. Now, I throttled his son? What does that mean when you throttle somebody? Can somebody explain that to me? That's a major pause for me. Okay, because if I told, when that moment I throttled my brother, wow, bro, pause. Okay, I don't know what throttling his son meant, but it said after losing his temper. So we'll just take it as he revved him up, okay? Throttled his son after losing his temper and was heard to scream, I will stop him breathing. That ain't good. I ain't gonna lie. The attack took place at West Melbourne home on Friday 6th last year. The Herald Sun reported the boy's face went red as he yelled for his mother, who ran to the bedroom upon hearing the commotion. So the mother was there. She ran actually to the bedroom when she heard it. Lester faced the Melbourne magistrates court on Monday, where he was sentenced. He pled guilty last week to unlawfully assaulting his son. Now, they said unlawfully assaulting his son. In here, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, okay? It says he assaulted. It also says that he throttled his son, and he said, I will stop him breathing. I don't see nothing else. What did he do? So let's continue read. Maybe I'm missing something, okay? Your 7-year-old son was effectively using his will against yours. In response, you placed him in a headlock and were heard to be saying the words to the effect, I'll stop you breathing. Your actions on this occasion raised the alarm of 3 independent witnesses who felt so concerned about what they had heard the police were called. Now, that is kind of weary, okay? I'm going to read it. Wow. Children act up, play up, resist reasonable authority. That's what children do. That's what they will continue to do. But as a parent, it's your responsibility to never resort to an act of violence, to overreact either. The buck stops with you. There is never an excuse for family violence, and the court expects that you make choices that will keep your family safe, no matter how angry you should get. Yo, the court dropped a bomb on that. That shit was well said. Okay, I don't care how mad you get. There is no excuse. Okay, there is no excuse. Now, let me pull him back on the screen because I got to play devil's advocate here. Okay, so they said he put him in a headlock. Now, granted, headlock's not that major to me, okay? I've had my ass whooped. Trust me, I wish my mama and dad put me in a headlock, okay? Because shit, I mean, I would have been in a headlock. You know what I mean? I've been in fights and got put in a headlock on accident. You know what I mean? I just, bam, oh shit, I'm in a headlock. You know, that's how it goes. Okay? Headlock's not nothing. But if you do have a 7-year-old and it's a little, I look at the guy in the picture, okay, it's a little guy. You put him in a headlock and you start squeezing, you could possibly do something. So that's more of the worry. Now, I think based on the way it was handled, I don't think the dad was trying to hurt the son. You know, it's just one of those moments. You little motherfucker. You know, you just let them know you're stronger. Like, you know how you choking somebody, but then you give them that look like you choking real hard, and then they go, "Oh shit, he for real." That could have been what it was. You know, Bart Simpson, Homer, that type of deal. Why you little? Okay, but put him in a headlock. Not saying it's right and I'm wrong, but you know, he put him in a headlock. Shouldn't have done it. It was wrong. He needs to accept the responsibility. But they were playing switch. What do you do for discipline? How do you, as a parent, refrain from anger without whooping ass? Like for me, I don't get angry. I just whoop your ass. Like for my children, they know. I can say this on record. Yes, I'm going to say this on record. I whoop my kids' ass. Okay, my kids know it. My kids will tell you, my dad will whoop my ass. Okay, because I would do that. I don't care. Okay, I tell you I love you and I whoop your ass. I can whip. I'm not crying. I'm not mad. I'm not yelling at you. Look, it's okay. You just did bad. You're going to get your ass whooped. Let's close the door. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of everybody. I'm not going to whoop your ass in front of the class like some people do. That's old school. No, I'm going to bring you to the bathroom. I want this classic ass whooping. Okay, well, you got to just be and you. Okay, you're going to be begging to, please, oh, dad, please. I don't give a shit. Bow, bow, bow. Tear that ass up. So I would like to ask everybody, when is enough enough? When is too much too much? Do we just stop whooping ass altogether? Because some people can see me whooping one of my children's ass and say, you're abusing your child. I can face charges. And at that point, it's not up to a mother to press charges. The city can press charges. The state can press charges. I can't do nothing about that. I'm now at the mercy of the city or state. Sucks. But this guy has had disagreements with the mother for a long time. They actually are separated now. They were having disagreements long before then. So this is something that, you know, was ongoing, bad, you know, between the two of them. And then you had the child discipline. It could have been a lot of different factors play into it. But Nicholas Lester, shout out to you, man. Hope you get better. Stop whooping your kid's ass. Okay, don't choke them anymore. Don't even do that. Just tell the man you love them. Face them and tell them it was a mistake. I should not have put you in that headlock. It was rough. But know that anything I was doing was in the love on you. My intentions were not to hurt you, and that I wish the best for you. There you go. See, well said. They need to put me on one of these shows. So I done had it broken out there. Now, last but not least, we're going to move on. Because this right here is the last thing we need to talk about. And I'm going to go ahead. If anybody can, I put it in the restream chat earlier. I know we get late. We get real late. You know, everybody starts, you know, like shit. They tune in and be fucking wasted like me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they don't be giving shit. Oh, God, Nick, I'll tell you. Fucking Call of Duty, bro. That shit is fucking awesome. 23. Happens all the time. Happens that if you was my dad, I'm running. Yo, I'm going to tell you this, man. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say this about Call of Duty 2023. And then I'm going to, you know, if anybody there would jump in. Call of Duty. Y'all know my love. I'm not going to keep saying it. Y'all know my love, my passion. I've bashed Battlefield enough. I mean, I've been supporting Call of Duty since we thrashed that shit of a title, Medal of Honor, way back in the day. And Medal of Honor used to be fire, by the way. Just so you don't know, it was super fire. But Call of Duty has officially stated that they will be taking the year off for 2023. And I'm sorry, that deserves this. Now, I know what you people are thinking. Nick, that's smart. That's a great job, Nick. We want it like that. Okay, we want to take a break from Call of Duty. It is the smartest thing you can do, Nick. Well, guess what? I don't think so. And I know I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. Who cares what you say? You just want a Call of Duty. True. But the reason I say that is because they could take a year off and fail. Imagine taking 2 years off and fail. Call of Duty might not be able to come back. See, the thing is with Call of Duty, the year after year releases is that you can fail big time and bounce back the next time. I don't see that happening if you do like semi-annual type of deal, like every 2 years or 3 years. I don't see that happening. I see your game failing, and now you can't come back. Or you're working 2 years on something else and people don't care. You're gone. So, like I said, this one, I'm not going to take too much to talk about because I don't really give a shit. It pissed me off to even talk about. Call of Duty will not be coming out of 2023, so I will not be able to spend money on Call of Duty. Shame on you guys because I would have gave you more money. That's just very stupid on your behalf. But, you choose to release a game in 2024. Just make sure when you release the game is right, bug-free. I don't want to see, and I ain't going to say bug-free, just not Battlefield style, okay? And you're going to make sure no cheaters. I want your ricochet set up from the beginning. Okay, I don't want no cheaters. I don't want flying cars and people gunning me from, high in the sky. I don't want that. Okay, I want a nice, clean game. Call of Duty, that's all I ask. That's all I ask. Okay, so with that out the way, we're going to go ahead and let's get to it now. I'm going to switch this. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this. Hold on. Okay, I'm bringing somebody on. Here we go. We're going to start. Bam. Okay. Joe, my man Joe. Call Joe. Joe, what is up? Now, Joe, before I start, anything you want to jump into before I start?
I'm trying to think about the characters, about the countdown on the characters.
Okay.
It was kind of fucked up. Like, I knew Mario was going to be number one. And it's just like, they should have put Agent 47 in there. I'm glad they put Dante because, that's where I named my restaurant after Dante.
Nice.
Sorry about that. I'm just getting home right now.
Man, you're right about Agent 47. That's another one. That's just iconic. I mean, still putting out trilogies to this day about Agent. So I don't know. You're right. That was another one.
Yeah, it was just like, also, like what you said about Ryu from Street Fighter, and the year's not matching up. He's been in Street Fighter since, I think, 87 or 88, since Neo Geo back in the day, on the arcade machines. And it's like, they need to change their numbers up. It's just, a young buck did that. Someone like 15 or 16.
I agree. Somebody 16, 17 or something. Yeah, they are way off. Okay, so Joe, now let me ask you, because I've had so much to talk about, but we're gonna run through it quick. Let's start with the Army. They talking about kids nowadays is weak as shit, Joe. They can't make it. Their bones break easily when they try to make it through basic training. What do you say to that?
I believe that because I hire people that are younger than me. Let's say I'm 32. I'll be 33 very soon. I'll hire people that are like 25 or younger. They're fucking pussies because they didn't grow up how me and you grew up. Technology destroyed the kids. It really did. We played outside and like we had the energy. I have a lot of energy. I work about 18 hours a day. I'm not expecting everybody in the world to work 18 hours a day, but I have employees that can't even work a 6-hour shift without taking a break. I did 17 hours today. And I sat down for about 15 minutes at the end of the night. That was it. Then I got up and started working again.
Now, I'm right with you there. Because me, myself, I do think that younger generation doesn't get out as much as we do or does the same things because they do have a lot of things where now, hey, if I go outside, I can do a TikTok and I can go right back in the house and now I can share it. That's a job.
Yeah.
For us, it wasn't that. For us, it was, hey, we're going to the park to play basketball. You meet somebody. Next thing you know, that guy's your friend for years to come. And you see him somewhere 10 years later and you go, hey, I remember that guy from the park. Now it's like, oh, shit, if I didn't meet him online, he's not even real.
Yeah, it's going to get worse. Like you were saying, like, I used to get hurt and and have green grass stains on my pants. Or what are you doing? Playing outside, doing this, doing that. The moms of 2022 don't have to worry about grass stains on kids' clothes. They don't got to worry about that like our parents would get our asses whooped. I just bought you those pants. You ruined them already? I got new pants when I was a kid. They got destroyed within 2 days. That was it.
I'm with you on that, man. I remember doing a crossover one time in basketball and some brand new pants. tore a hole in them right off the beginning, brand new, just hole in them. So I'm with you on that, Joe. Now,
I want to go on the hacking topics on the Codex.
Yeah, let's talk. Tell me about Codex. What you got to say?
It's a shame what happened, like I said before, and I think we're going to see more groups disappear. And you know what it is? I think it's a combination of being relied on too much. For me, being in the hacking scenes, doing the Switch a lot, there's a lot of pressure on you. Like, for me, it was, make the newest repacks. If I didn't have time, Eric would help me make the repacks, and people asking all these questions, and you have other hackers and developers asking you stuff, and it's just very draining. And it's a shame what's happening. A lot of people don't want to take the responsibility and learn how to do new things. Like, for instance, with the repacking games, I used to do that back in the day. Used to disassemble the game and patch it, and I'd release it. This is back like during hentai PC games and all that other stuff, and it's a lot of stuff. Generation has changed. Like, I've noticed that, like, the more advanced people like me and Eric and JJ, we're in our late 30s. You don't see the young kids that are like 20 doing the admin cracking and stuff. So I think generation changed. I bet you those groups, I bet you Codex, I bet you they're all 40 plus.
Hey, you know what? I think the same thing. I could see that group of guys just being, a group of guys just even retired. You know what I mean? Just doing some shit. Oh, I love games, and I crack them, or I do this as a hobby. You get a couple other people join on. I agree. I think those are probably an older group. So let me ask Joe, this is something I really want to talk about. The streamer that was dodging women. Now, they are flaming him, tearing him up. You are discriminatory towards women, disrespectful. You need to show some sort of, humility for these women, and he's not doing it. Do you think this guy is right, wrong? Where do you think it falls for him having his choice of not playing with women? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's wrong?
Well, in the beginning of his career, I never heard of this guy. I'm not on those platforms, but he should just be honest and say, hey, look, nothing against you or anything. Like in your bio, like in your YouTube account, you have a bio. I'm sure they have a bio on Twitch or however that shit that works. Just put, I'm not playing with any women. It has nothing to do with you. I want this to be strict male only. I'm not a sexist or a racist person. And just be honest, and you know what? He wouldn't be here. I just put in the bio, like, you will be booted. It has nothing to do with you. I just don't want to play with these types of people. He doesn't have to even say people, this type of sex. Because, like, if it was, like, let's say black or Asian, that would be really hardcore. But if it was just a women thing, that's understandable. And if it was a woman saying this to a man, it would have no conversation. They'd be like, okay, that's totally fine. We're on the women's side because the guys are sexually harassing the women. The tables have turned on this topic. And now he's being an asshole. They're making him look like an asshole. But if a woman did this to the guys, there'd be no problem. Absolutely no problem.
You hit the nail on the head. I agree. If a woman did the same exact thing, the opposite way. Exactly. They would be, yeah, she stood up. She was not taking that. These guys say the most outlandish things to us in these streams. And dude, he said they disrespected his wife. Like, they're not just disrespecting him. Because imagine if they don't like him, they'll probably tell his wife, oh, how could you be with this loser? And, oh, I can only imagine how you are. And, so.
But you know what? When you're gaming, like back in the day, I used to game a lot on 360 Live. Now you know how old I am. But everyone was shit talking and trash talking. That's what it was. If you didn't have a 13-year-old trash talking you, you're doing good in the game. You're doing good. You're an asshole. I don't know what that means, but you're an asshole.
Yo, definitely dealt with 360 was some of the most toxic. Oh my god, toxic scene ever. Now, last but not least, Joe, Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch, which one?
Here's the deal. I'm going to be on Dead Specimen's side. Once I see a working OS for Windows, I don't care if it's Windows 7 or Windows 10. I will buy a Steam Deck just for piracy. I want it just for piracy and emulation. I don't buy shit. I'm not going to get my Steam Deck, and have a Steam library My Steam library would be probably 0 or 1 if it was a free game that you could download for free. That's it. But here's the deal. It's becoming more of like a clickbait and quick cash grab. Oh, buy the Steam Deck and you can play Cyberpunk at 60 frames per second and have a battery life of 20 hours. It seems like a cash grab scam for the non-computer people. Like when I saw that came out, I'm like, if this thing can run Pong, at 20 frames per second with the new DLC, I'm buying it. I'm going to pre-order it. But until I can see some more better gameplay, and also I'm probably the only person in you, but for piracy, I'll buy the Steam Deck. I was on the same boat as the Switch. If the Switch would not have ever been hacked, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
No, I'm with you on that. We're in the same boat, and when I seen it, I said, okay, they're starting to run some emulation, but you're right, it's still a little finicky. Okay, they're still working on it. So, Joe, any last words you got to say before you out, my dude?
Quick thing on the Steam Deck real quick. How do we know it's kind of not like streaming that's like on an online catalog that's actually using their servers to make the games run better? Kind of like that portable handheld thing. That Google Stadia, like when they do that shit with the streaming. You're playing the game on their equipment, but you're using this little piece of shit to play the game. Yeah, we don't know that. There could be some type of fishy shit going on.
It could be, and we're gonna find out. I'm sure we're gonna find out more about it in the days to come. Everybody's playing around with it. But any last words you got before you out?
Like and subscribe to my main man Nickmoses05. Catch us on the Facebook pages. I have not disappeared. I just disappeared with the admin helping and stuff like that. But I'm still around. If you want to private message me and as they ask, is SXOS still alive? It's not. You can't play any of the new games. SDK got patched. I gotta find another game to work.
That's a sad moment, man. But definitely, you guys can message Joe. He's still there. And the Facebook's growing. I'm sure you're going to get some message soon.
Yeah.
Joe, my man. Hollering at you later, my dude. Now, here we go. Okay. We're going to try to bring it in. I'm trying to bring everybody in. Dead Specimen, you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Dead Specimen.
Perfect. No camera because it's getting late. Had to throw the lights off, but
okay. We don't even care, Dead Specimen, because I got you here for the right reason. So, Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch. Why is Steam Deck going to be a better handheld than Nintendo Switch? Let me know.
It is a Nintendo Switch. No. I don't mean that hyperbole. I literally mean that you can run Ryu Jinx on it and you can play Switch games on it. It's a Switch. Don't buy a Switch anymore.
Okay. So now, let me ask you this. Technically, can't you run Linux on a Nintendo Switch?
It runs ARM, so therefore most programs that you would run are not going to run properly. If you do it on the Steam Deck, it has a Ryzen in it, therefore it can run basically any proper Linux program. And if you install Wine, I don't know how well it works, but if you install Wine, you can theoretically run straight up Windows programs.
Okay. Now, Dead Specimen, do you believe that the emulator for Nintendo Switch is going to run Nintendo Switch games as smooth as an actual Nintendo Switch?
Depends on the game.
Let me rephrase that better. Have you had any experience with the Nintendo Switch emulator? I think it's using.
Very minimal, like very, very minimal. I have... honestly, I couldn't even tell you because I have a Switch and I have a hack Switch, so it's not really. Yeah.
Same thing with me.
I will say though, let me appeal both sides because number one, right, obviously, if you have a Steam Deck and evidently because you can run emulators because it's just running straight Linux, it's not too hard to get a web browser on there, and you could theoretically download whatever you need to get a whatever running on there. However, you also could theoretically, if you kind of want to have an all-in-one system, buy a Steam Deck, buy a Switch, hack it, and then just basically use it as a very expensive glorified game card dumper.
Okay, now you're talking. That is very interesting.
If you want to play legitimately.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That's actually a pretty nice.
No, it wouldn't even really be a glorified game card dumper because technically to use the emulators, you have to get certain things off the system itself, and that's how you do it.
Okay. But I
Which
still
you can also download, but again, you're playing it legitimately.
now, Despacito, I am one that has been a firm believer in Nintendo Switch is going to smoke the Steam Deck. Now, what if my argument, Despacito, to you was that Nintendo has been in the same place many of times and has never lost? Would you say that's a correct statement?
Wii U.
Okay. Well,
Virtual Boy.
We can get a technicality in the Wii U.
GameCube.
It's like a hybrid.
and 64 to an extent.
Okay, N64. Well, let's say this. Handhelds. So the Game Boy, do you think lost to any other handheld?
Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, DSi, DS Lite, DS Mom, whatever, all that shit. Perfect. Nintendo is not. Oh, okay. Virtual Boy's technically a handheld, so we'll give them an L on that.
Virtual Boy is so much shit. But you're right. You're right. It technically is a handheld, but I think even Nintendo got the hint. Okay, and trash that shit fast as possible. But the reason I say is because I think of Game Boy. I think of, like you said, the Game Boy Colors. I think of the 2DS, the 3DS, the Switch. I think of all these, and I try to think who were their competitors.
Can I just say real quick, completely random thing? I think the new 2DS XL was the best 3DS Nintendo ever released.
And you know what? I've never had one. I've seen them. I've modded some.
Well, here's my argument for that real quick. Original 3DS, I mean, it's the baseline. It's whatever, but you can't play certain games on it, and it is fairly slow. Original 2DS, incredibly cheap, which is great, but of course it had that weird fucking cheese design. 3DS XL, new 3DS XL. Basically, if you're willing to spend as much money as possible, it's the best option. New 2DS XL has everything you need. Most people never use 3D anyways. It's an easy way to save $50 on it.
It is. 3D was never a big thing for me either. So, but those, let's say, the Vita prime example. Wouldn't you say that the Vita didn't win? That it actually lost the handheld war? Would that be an accurate statement?
Depends who you're asking. Are you asking a normal person or a hacker? If you're asking a hacker, they'd say the Vita. But if you're asking a normal person, they'd say the 3DS.
Let's frame it in this light. As far as business and the sales, because we do know the PlayStation Vita, when it came out, was the more powerful handheld. You could even see it in the screen. It was beautiful.
But quite frankly, Nintendo just had the bigger cock. Like, they were going to win no matter what.
Okay. And you know what? I can agree with you on that. It seems like Nintendo always seems to have the bigger cock in a lot of these situations. And it does seem to come down to that. And a lot of times I expected Nintendo to lose. But that's why I'm so confident in Nintendo not losing that I just see the Steam Deck and I go, all the glory. I did see the emulation. Yes, I seen how easy it is to run these emulators via that store that they have there. They have all the greatest emulators, most of them. You don't have to do much. You click a button, download, and start playing.
And that's part of the reason why I sent you the article I did, because it really hit me that, okay, my biggest argument for the Steam Deck, back when we had no idea if it was going to be a lockdown system or if it was going to be effectively a Switch form factor PC that happened to have a huge Steam focus, I basically argued, okay, what we're dealing with is a system that essentially needs to just be advertised like a Switch. If you advertise, you have it in Best Buy. You've got the Switch section, the Xbox section, the PS4 or PS5 section, and the Steam Deck section. You're going to need TV ads, all that kind of stuff. That's how the Steam Deck's going to win. And I was getting a little worried because they weren't doing that. Now that we know this is truly just a PC, it's got very full enthusiast level metrics you can look at in terms of game performance, full Linux access. You can install whatever you want to it, emulators. Hell, I think even people are starting to get Windows running on it. This is opened in a completely legitimate way, and its repairability in a completely legitimate way has opened the system up to enthusiasts and to modders. It's niche, sure, But when you get people like Linus Tech Tips, when you get people like Gamers Nexus, all those guys talking about how good it is, that's the advertising they wanted. And maybe you're not getting it on the TV, and maybe your little Johnny next door, friends of the 20 kid family, maybe they're not going to be getting Steam Decks for their kids, but I still think it's going to be a success regardless with the groups that they have now activated to want to get a Steam Deck.
No, I mean, you hit to the T with a lot of it. I was one that you've known. I've just been a hater, just a hater, just to hate. Okay, just to hate. And when it came out, I was like, I'm just going to wait. I started reading a couple of the articles. I did not read one bad article. I heard the same thing as the complaint, which is the compatibility. And I've also heard of having to tinker with some games to get them to work, which may detour some people from getting.
And
but
that's the one thing, right? I will take the L on that, which admittedly I will say I totally expected this with the fact that it was running Linux. I completely expected this. But Steam or Valve probably did the best they could to essentially say, look, as of now, it is not possible for us to get every game running on this thing. It's just not. So we're just going to tell you what runs on it, and there you go. You can look up, as far as I'm aware. If you already have a Steam library like I do, you can just look up and see what does your library look like. How would my library run on a Steam Deck? And I should go check that, actually. It'd be very interesting, because every day I'm getting more interested in just buying one for myself anyways, even though I really honestly don't need one. But god damn it, it's so enticing. But you can actually check.
I'm right there.
You can check your library out, and if you happen to have a very good library when it comes to Steam Deck compatibility, then there you go. It's perfect. You just pick one up, and you're good. But if you don't have a very good library, Valve makes it clear. Okay, is it just because you have to click open a launcher real quick? Is it because you have to make some graphics settings changes or whatever? They basically tell you why it's not compatible. The only games, as far as I'm aware, that aren't full-blown not compatible are VR games. They made that very clear. No one should be surprised about that. Although that pisses me off a little, because there's a dock you can buy. I don't know why you can't connect like the
connections for HDMI and the plug.
You know what? No, I know why. Because it would only be compatible with the Index, because it and the original Vive are the only two headsets that use SteamVR purely. All the other headsets now require a different piece of software that doesn't exist on Linux. So I'm wondering if they just did it to not piss people off with previous, like, it's VR compatible, but only with ours.
They just saved themselves some marketing dollars. Okay, just put that and just say no, we're not. But I
know. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit long-winded on this, but basically, yeah, they either tell you, nope, you're good, here's what you need to do to make it work, or it's a VR game, it doesn't work. And there's a couple of games with anti-cheats that aren't working. Like I know, like oh my god, I think it's easy anti-cheat games. I don't remember the very specific one, but I know there's like easy anti-cheat games where that does not support Linux right now. If my predictions are true, that people with the library they already have, and the fact that it's just a good PC in general, if my predictions are true, that no matter how this gets spun, enough people will buy this to consider this as a success, and God forbid Valve just starts making good consoles from now on, they're going to fucking put easy anti-cheat on it, and if they don't, they're stupid. Like, just pure stupid. I also stand by my idea that this is going to bring a lot of people to the Steam platform. And no one, you're going to be pissing a lot of people off if people are coming to the Steam platform and they're like, oh, this is just, I know it's BattleNet now, and so it's kind of a whole wishy-washy. I know GOG said they wouldn't support the Steam Deck, which is stupid, but, you've got certain games that are saying, we won't support this or whatever. Well, enjoy not getting sales then from a bunch of people who their only access to your games is going to be through the Steam Deck. It'd be a horrible financial decision, assuming that this thing is successful, which I still think it will be.
I'm with you. And that's best one. We're going to talk more, because I definitely, that you're the only person I'm bringing on to debate this with. We could talk about this all day. Now, that's best man, it is later on. I got one more person to bring in. I got my manager. I got to bring my manager on for a bit. Any last words you got to say, my young OG, before you're out?
The Steam Deck's perfect. Some small software glitches. Hardware is perfect as far as I'm aware. You can replace a lot of important shit in it. Game compatibility is pretty freaking good, even including the games that just don't, that don't have the anti-cheat support. It's a fairly small list as far as I'm aware. The only real problem is, again, if you want to do VR games, but if you have the money for that, then you don't need to worry. You'll have another way of playing Steam games. And, fuck other launchers. They all suck anyways.
Nah, you were on point, man. You foreguessed a lot of it, so I'm kind of with you. You made me a believer, man, and we definitely gonna pick back more on it. So other than that, Dead Specimen, I'm gonna holler at you later, my dude.
See, real quick, one last thing. I just realized we had always said that the Wii U was the king of emulation because you could play everything before it and Wii U games, and the Switch couldn't play the Wii U games. I think, I don't know if Semu is compatible with Linux, but if it is, then now the Steam Deck is literally the best emulation console you can buy because it can play everything.
Yeah, and you know what? I think you're right on that already. I haven't even done more.
Although fuck RetroArch because they're pieces of shit.
Yeah, I know. Dead Specimen. I'm going to holler at you later, my dude.
See you.
Oh, my goodness. My dude, Dead Specimen. Hilarious, man. He's right. I mean, he predicted it. He talked about the emulation of the Steam Deck way before. He said if this thing comes out and out of the box, if we're able to get emulation, it is going to be the best emulation piece of hardware out. And so far, a lot of people are saying that. So I can't even really be mad at him. He called it. And you have GPUs being hard to find. Who knows if people just say, I'm tired of going looking for a damn GPU. I'm going to get me a Steam Deck. It's possible. It's possible. So he's on to something here. Now, we taking out the show as always, man. Chris, what is up, man? Chris, can you hear me okay? We got audio good? You good? Can you hear me? Okay, he good. He there. I see. Yo, this is my manager, man. This is my manager, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He managing the channel. Chris, you getting old, man. We getting old. Look at us, man. All the facial hair and shit. Remember we was young bucks? We ain't had none of the facial hair. We was just babies. Now we old, man. What's up? Now, Chris, your sound. I can't hear your sound. You sound good? I can't hear you. It's something up with the sound, man. I know you can work on it. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm going to talk to you while you're figuring it out. All right, I'm going to talk to you. But anyways, this is my manager. It's the man that makes sure this show happens every week. He's hitting me up. Yo, Nick, get your ass there in your seat. You got people ready to listen. I get in my seat and I do the show. Okay? And without him putting that fire behind my ass, I'll probably still be here. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. But that motivation keeps me going. So I do appreciate that, Chris. I do appreciate it. As always, man, you can always call in. Show is yours. Okay. How's the mic? You figured it out? I take it something's going on with the sound. And you got the chat here too. Let me see. Look, I'm going to put, what's up? Look, I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat. Okay. I got you. Don't worry about that. I see you. Okay. Hold up. Did I just hear you say something? I thought I heard you. Look, nah. I see you talking. I can't hear you talking. No, I know you there, man. Now, I'm going to read some comments. You figured it out. I'm going to just go through some comments, man. Now, Joe said, Dead, do you think the private person can buy replacement parts to fix that Steam Deck if it breaks? Like RAM or other parts? Okay. And Dead Specimen replies, not RAM, sadly, but yes, Valve will be selling the damn parts. Oh, I'm not going to lie. You know, dream come true for me. So, Chris, it's all good. Even if your sound don't work, it's still all good. You know why? Because I brought you on anyway. I don't care if your sound never work. You're going to get your time at the end of every show. So, Chris, I appreciate you. My dude, as always. Yo, we got to get up. We got to get up sometime, man. I don't know when you're going to be over at Pop Duke's house. You know, let me know, man. Maybe we can do this weekend or something. You know what I'm saying? Something. We need to get up, man. We need to go kick it. I'm going to be hollering at Joe. I'm going to be out there. in Pennsylvania. I'm going to go holler at Joe. Okay, I'm trying to make anybody, okay, part of MoFam. I'm trying to come to you. I'm trying to pull up on you. What's up? We get our pictures. You know, we got to get some pictures, man. We ain't got no pictures yet. Me and you, just post it up. MoFam. I'll wear the shirt and everything. A prove it shirt. I'll wear this. Prove it. I was here. Prove it. Bow. Chris, as always, man, love you, my dude. Thank you for tuning in, man. We always gonna do this show for you. Yeah, call you. Okay, we're gonna try to do that, man. We're gonna try to make the call come through. All right. I think that's what I did last time. Okay, so let's see. Here, I'm gonna try the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna bring you off, and I'm gonna try to bring you on with the call. All right, we're gonna try. So here we go. I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna try to call you. I'm gonna try to call you on the phone. All right, there we go. I'm doing the motions too, like he can't hear me and shit. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, hey, can you hear me? Can you? He can hear me clear as day. So here we go. Chris, I'm about to see if I can get you on. All right, we're gonna try to make this call, man. We're gonna try to make it work. I can't promise nothing. Okay. I can't promise. We're gonna try it. Let's see. Bingo. Bang! It ain't going. Chris, it ain't working, man. You want me to call you on Facebook? You got Facebook? Yeah, I'm about to do Facebook. I'm about to do Facebook, man. I'm going to try to get you on. I'm trying here. Hold on. Let's do Facebook. Bam. See if I can call you via Facebook. I ain't never done that before. That'll be new. Damn, I looked at my Facebook. I got so many messages. For everybody out there on Facebook, I'm trying to catch up. Okay, I'm putting videos up every day. Can't do it all. Okay, here we go. Where you at, Chris? I don't see you. Here, we're going to pull you up. Chris, where you at? I know I got you on Facebook, man. I got you. I got everybody named Mama on Facebook. Chris, where you at? All right, you ain't pulling up. My system's slow. My system's fucked. Okay, here we go. There you go. I see you. Now I'm about to try. Here you go. Let me see if this is coming through. Let's try to call him. Let's see. Start voice call. Damn, I ain't got nothing set up for Facebook. That's how you know I don't be calling through Facebook. There you go. Can we hear? Let's see if he answers. We trying some Facebook. We trying some new shit. Can y'all hear in the stream? I don't know. Okay. The ring coming through. Yo, Chris, what up? 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 Hey, you probably on the restream too. Yeah, I got you. Here we go. Chris, you got it all going, don't you? I can hear myself talk. The realest one ever. Nickmoses05. MoFam. We are in here. Ooh, that sounds so gangster. Thank you, Chris. No, hold up, I got it. Okay, we're gonna try it again, Chris, because it was the sound. You know how that go. Okay, I think because you in the restream too, Chris. I think you in the restream. Hold up, I got you. Here we go. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna boot you. I gave you the boot, brother. Booted that ass. Here we go. Now answer. Now it should be good. All right, what's up, man? Can you hear me? You can hear me now? Ah, man, we got you on Facebook and it ain't working. Chris, can you hear me? All right, as always, man. We gave it a shot. My manager, y'all. My manager. He got technical difficulties too. We need to show off. Yo, as always, Chris, love you, man. You know we're going to get back to it. It's your boy, Nickmoses05 MoFam.